Hi, everyone. I am so sorry that I am running late. I could not figure it out how to get this microphone to work. And I kept plugging it in, unplugging it, plugging it in, unplugging it. And then finally I realized there's a little knob on the mic, and that knob was all the way down. So that is what caused me to be late. Me trying to figure out these mic settings. And it turns out it was on the mic itself. So good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday weekend. Oh, I'm glad I finally got this to work. I was going crazy. I'm like in the settings of the computer. I kept on plugging it, and it was just a stupid little nod on the mic. That's all it took. Well, you know what? You would be, Tim. Back in your day, people were punctual. Great and Grace with the 20 months is alive, been longer than 20 months. It really has been a lot longer. Mm, I see you got your bags ready to go, Loki. Consider it a blessing. Good morning, Kick. I saw Mama T was the first over on Kick. Good morning. Back in my day, there was payphones. Do you know I actually miss payphones? I miss the days of not having a cell phone, if I'm being quite honest. Those were the best of days. Michigan Wifey with the 17 months. Good morning, beautiful. Hello, chat. Aussie Trisha coming through with the 11 months. Oh, it's almost bedtime for me. That's why I like doing nighttime. Two retirees with the 17 months says your package arrives today. I am so excited. Two retirees. Thank you. I heard all about that, Stacy. We're going to get into it. Good morning, Raven. We got Crocs over on Kick because you can kick it with Granny and not the cats. Italy, is your birthday as well? Early birthday celebration for me. My kids made me a beautiful breakfast, the last of my 50s, tomatoes. Oh, happy birthday to you. My daughter's is tomorrow. Is yours tomorrow? You'd be a birthday twin. Hey, darling Tammy. You got this amazing, strong woman with a beautiful heart and soul. Much respect. Oh, Kathy, I don't know about all of that, but I do sincerely appreciate it. And thank you for being a member. I'm going to see my grandson this weekend. No cell phone all weekend. Good for you. Good for you. It is July 8th. Your birthday twin. Bitter Tea says my daughter's too. Thank you, Brenda. Lily Rose, good morning. Kelsey, Holland. Mascara is actually an old one. I'm trying to get my really cool ones, but they're under a different studio, different email. And I don't know how to save them to like re-upload them to this one. So, but as soon as my yearly, because I get the Black Friday deal, as soon as that ends, I'm done with StreamYard. They're way too expensive. I'm not keeping up with StreamYard no more. So as soon as it's all done, I'm done, and we are out of here, StreamYard. Raise your price so aggressively is ridiculous. Sarah Q with the 16 months. Good morning, Granny. Good morning, Sarah. So after Saturday, I pretty much haven't watched or been caught up with anything going on over here, but I did hear a little bit of an Amazon mix up, slip up, perhaps. Which, if it's true, it's very interesting because there was a lot of judgment on my daughter's a college dorm wish list. So I know that's the same person I passed all that judgment. Damn sure ain't out here trying to pass off an entire, furnish my child's home as well wish list because that would be wild. That would be quite a hip, hip. Oh, I deleted it. Never mind. I was going to put up my funny hippo meme, but I deleted it. That ruined it. One Red Rose smashing that thumbs up on her way in, along with I'll Survive. Thank you so much for smashing a thumbs up. Every thumbs up you smash is a roach in the trash. Did I hear there was another roach? Did I hear there was another roach incident? That can't be true, can it? Can that be true? I mean, surely it could if there's so many, you know. Oh, give me just one quick second, friends. All right, sorry about that. Hey, fixing a snap. I don't know what the hell that thing is, but yes, there was another one. I heard there was another one. I heard it fell right out the hair. Thank you. I appreciate your compliment, Ja. I think that's how you say it. Humans are the humans are the minority. Get a timeout, sweet. Get a timeout. Did not say. Sweet Cecilia said humans are the minority in that house. The cockroaches have taken over. Oh my goodness, Ella Bella, my sweet friend, 50 months. How have you been, Ella? Wanted to send my love. I'm on a train listening. Oh, that is so exciting. I hope you're traveling somewhere fun. 50 months is crazy. It's so good to see you. Oh my goodness. The minority. Hey, Joe Madre. Yeah, we'll get into it, Mike. We'll get into it. But you know what? Give me one quick second, because hold on. Mm. That roach slipped out from all the grease. Ooh. Let me move this out of the way from the distractions. That's gross. Maybe that's why he claims they are oppressed. Perhaps. Could be. Could be. What? I gotta come over and look. What is that, Scotty? Hold on. Oh, it's the frog. Oh, okay. I can't help if I know, little horse. It is really sad. But there are a lot of sad things in this world. Did you all have a nice 4th of July weekend? Is it true BJ's related to the ciders from Ohio? Well, I doubt it. Although they look similar, but I doubt it. I was actually so what Law Nerd's talking about here is that home. Oh God, the home where they discovered was it 16 or 17 children, and I was considering deep diving it. There's a lot to go through. I mean, there is a lot to go through between the mother and the obvious bruising on her body. That look like restraint marks. The family members have come out and spoken. Apparently, she lost a set of conjoined twins in 2022, 16 children. And this is all supposedly coming from one mother. And it is literally an insane, sad, and scary story. Better to be a watermelon than a roach. You're not kidding there, wishful thinking. Thank you so much for being a MFer for the past 19 months. Hey, Roxy. 18 months to 18 years old. Isn't that really just so sad? And it's just insane. Thank you, Jesnet, with the 19 months. Keep kicking butt, Jess. Oh, they're trying us, though, I'll tell you. They sure are trying us. I'm still shocked that Roche just talked. They probably tell him Beach, take a damn shower. That is so gross. Oh, that sounds exciting, knock knock. She's going to have a great time. It's a great memory to make. Agent coming through and smashing a thumbs up. Good morning, Moondogs. The mother's brother speaking out, and I was wondering if the mom is a victim too. That's what they're claiming. They're saying they haven't seen her in, X amount of years, and she was 13, and Sorry, I meant doesn't kinda remind you of. I've never make fun of the cider case. I didn't think you were making fun of it. I knew what you meant by it. And, yeah, I can see the eerie similarities, unfortunately. They said there were a couple of children close to death. Yep. That is really, incredible, and I can't I mean, the neighbors have spoken, but how, like, shocking it must be to realize something like that was taking place right next door. I guess the saying's true. You never quite, you never know what's going on behind closed doors. It's a perfect example of it. Thank you, Junebug. Well, I don't think they let her marry him. She ran away. She emancipated herself, which I guess you do need an adult signature for that. So you have a point there, but no, her own attorney says she does appear to be a victim, Whitehorse. That's why he volunteered to be her attorney. I heard quite opposite. I heard him say, just because she may also be a victim herself doesn't escape her from accountability, is what he said. He said the first thing she asked about was her children, and that, the two things can be true at once. Unless, again, I don't know, unless you heard something different than I, but that's the actually, I can pull it up. Hey, yeah, this one. Oh, I heard differently. Maybe he's done several interviews. Maybe it's a different lawyer at this point, but I heard absolutely heard differently. Do, 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 do. Actually, I won't even know how to get this up on the computer, but I can play it right here and we can hear him.
BC6. One, I watched Elizabeth Sider's attorney, Tommy Stolley, in an interview with ABC6. One thing that really stood out to me was when he said that, in his opinion, Elizabeth does not see herself as a victim. He said that when he first met her, she wasn't asking about getting out of jail. According to him, she wanted to know if her children were okay. Where
Is that what you're referring to, where he says that she doesn't see herself as a victim? Because most victims don't see themselves as victims. They don't recognize they're victims of those situations.
they were and when she could see them again. I want to be clear, I do not think Elizabeth is innocent. She should absolutely be held accountable for her role. But I also think it's possible that she was a victim long before any of this happened. Those two things can both be true. According to Elizabeth's family, she met Gary Jr. when she was just 13 years old. She was pregnant around that time. Her brother Joey has publicly claimed that Gary was not the father of her first child. According to the family, after Elizabeth gave birth, she wanted to be emancipated, but because she was so young, Ohio wouldn't allow it. They allege she eventually went to West Virginia with Gary, where emancipation paperwork was signed before the two later married. Her relatives also say they repeatedly contacted law enforcement because they were concerned about the relationship, but
I can't keep playing it if I'm getting notifications at the same time. Sorry about that.
came of it.
But
I want to stress.
so yeah, so he says that she doesn't see herself as a victim, but he does. Uh hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully no, that's what I'm saying, red flags. A lot of times they won't recognize they're a victim. Stockholm syndrome is unfortunately a real thing. So it's impossible to judge this early on without knowing all the facts. It's all just so horrific. Well, I will tell you, and the one I didn't mean to hit the mic like that. In the one video, I'm sorry, in her arrest photo, you can see she has the marks on her that appear to be they look like restraint marks, which is so sad. It's just a horrific tale. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna take a while for all the information to come out. It's hard when the kids can barely speak, you know what I mean? So we'll find out as time goes on. Goes all around. Right. That's I'll show you Dr. Snowflake. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give me just a moment to pull it up here, would you? Yelling in the chat, where's the restraint marks? Okay. Here we go. I don't know what the share screen looks like over here, so let me. Yep, I knew it. We would be blocking it. Let me make it bigger. We just have to cover Nelly and all the birds in the windows. So right there, and it does appear to go all the way around her arm. Yeah, well, I don't think they put the handcuff marks. I don't think the handcuffs go that high up on your arm, nor do I think it would bruise that quickly. But that is a good thought. I mean, there's a possibility, right? I don't know. Shauna, thank you for smashing that thumbs up. The victims even grow to love their captors. Absolutely. They absolutely, yeah. There's so many studies about all of this type of stuff because of that. Stockholm syndrome. And it's a psychological phenomenon where victims or captives develop emotional attachments, empathy, or loyalty toward their captor or abuser, often a coping mechanism for survival. It causes the victim to rationalize the abuser's behavior and exhibit hostility towards authorities attempting to rescue them. Ah, sad. Um, I don't believe that that handcuffs would bruise that easily. I don't. I mean, that's a dark bruise. You know, there's stages to bruises. Let's look that up. Stages to bruises. So, day 1 to 2, the injury occurs. Leaks from damaged blood vessels. Blah blah blah. Let's look. Yeah, that looks like darker. Which darker bruising would be like day 2 or 3 of it. Right, her wrists, you can see the redness from the cuffs, but that looks more like a bruising. In her book and photo, either her hair was wet or she had not washed her hair in a very long time. In this photo, she appears like she has bathed, washed her hair, just saying. Or her hair just finally dried. Absolutely, Whitebird. I couldn't believe, I mean, she looked good for 16 babies. Actually, and wasn't there a set of twins that passed? So who knows how many times she's actually been pregnant. Well, I get that too, White Horse, but here's the thing, that's part of the Stockholm syndrome, right? If she's been with this family and she was a victim or is a victim, just because she goes to the store and doesn't scream help doesn't mean she's not a victim. Actually, who was it? Was it Smart, Elizabeth Smart? One of the people that were held captive, they also went out in public. They went to stores. They did all of that. And they didn't scream for help either. So we can't really go off the basis of that. But I am curious. I am absolutely curious to see where this goes and what they discover. It's really sad to think that these kids they can't write. Some of them can't speak. They're not able to offer much help. Right? She denied her own name as well. Absolutely. Jossie Lee Duggart, captive 19 years. Oh, she did they say she was by herself? Thank you, Pickle. I'll take a look. So in 2008, she married Gary when she was 15. He was 18. Elizabeth had completed the 8th grade. Gary had completed the 9th. The marriage certificate was signed by all 4 parents: Gary Lee Siders, Christina White, Brian Russell, and Lorianne Rains. In 2008, West Virginia had no minimum legal marriage age with parental consent and judicial approval. Current West Virginia law now sets the minimum age at 16. Elizabeth gave birth to her first child approximately 2 months after the marriage. That is crazy. While investigators have publicly said 16 children were found inside the home, Russell referenced 20 kids in his post. At this point, it's not clear what he meant by that. Authorities have not said there were 20 children living in the home. Wow. Then you got this. You got the brother saying, "I thought my nieces couldn't read or write. These are messages between her and her ex-boyfriend. He says they had to break up because of her neighbor Mike. He sent proof of everything. The lies need to stop. The speculation needs to stop. Clearly the neighbors knew. Clearly she could read, write, and speak. We just want the damn truth. Praying day and night for my nieces and nephews." And then supposedly as proof of her texting with a boyfriend, and then says they actually had to break up because of Mike. Now I don't know how that would make any sense. Let me pull it up for you. That to me doesn't make any sense, but and these are messages between her and an alleged boyfriend. "I haven't deleted my chats on Instagram. I need to check my old account. Did she just disappear one day on you? Actually broke up because of Mike. I don't know if you know him. Who is that?" She told Mike is her neighbor. But look how this guy spells neighbor. That's not see, you can't really take this at face value. I don't know how much I would believe that to be proof, but anyway, I think we should do an entire deep dive into it. Here's the children's birthdays. I mean, this is a hell of a timeline. We got 2008, 2009, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2016, 17, and 19. Then we got 2020. Then we got twins in 2022, 2024, and 2025. Twins. I believe they have stated that all the children were birthed by her. It's literally crazy. Lindsay, thank you for smashing that thumbs up. Ah, that's crazy. Here's what the her brother said. "My sister just wrapped her life up due to indoctrination. It is 100% real. 20 kids and younger than me. The math equals immature piece of shit man involved. I met this dude a couple months ago. Shook my hand like a baby would, super soft hands. Definitely never worked a day in his life. I should have took him out that night. I was thinking about it, but my sister, I was happy to see. Been 15 years. You lost touch with your family, followed another. Look what happens." Now that's weird, right? Because oh, good catch, B still. Good catch. I only caught the one word was spelled more in the way British neighbor. He spelled that in a way that British people spell it. Czech is also very interesting. But anyway, I found that to be weird because the family claims they haven't seen her in like 28 years, yet the brother's claiming he just saw her. I don't know. There's a lot of weirdness here. I just pray those kids are okay. I couldn't fathom. And how quickly the brothers jump into, like, I don't know. I think the brother's a bit odd. Like you just seen your family, your sister a couple months ago, yet your family's saying they haven't seen her in like 20 plus years. Something weird here. Anyway, let me get over to see what you sent, Pickle. Arms, palms down. Yeah, that I'm sorry, that bruise looks new to me. I mean old to me, I'm sorry. BC, member for 1 month. Thank you so much for being a member. So I know people keep saying the similarities between this and Brittany. Now, let me just say, I get the whole like living in squalor part being a similarity, but what happened with the Siders is actually a really traumatic and sad situation, and I'm not going to water down the experience of these kids because of my disdain for Brittany. At the end of the day, Brittany is definitely a person who lives in squalor. She's definitely a person who seems to produce the children and not really do the motherly instinct part of it, but but they're not being deprived like the Sider children were. Melissa Reed being a member for 11 months. Thank you, Melissa. And K Mystic with the 9 months. We just had a YouTube baby. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I hope it's a beautiful bundle of seeds. Take good care of her. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't like the brother. I don't like the brother. Something about him feels off. Claiming he just met the guy a couple months ago, but your family's saying they haven't seen her in years. Yeah, it just a lot of things aren't matching up there. The way he kind of running all over social media to get attention. He doesn't look like he's that good of a guy. I'm sure there's something behind him. I noticed in one of the posts that made zero sense for him to write. He brings up how he's a single father. I just, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not liking the vibes of the brother, but again, time will tell. Yeah, the only exactly, Betha. There's no comparison. I mean, you know, as much as I despise her, there's really not a comparison here, other than the squalor and maybe shut up, Jess. Jamani with the 13 months. My favorite number is right. Love you too, Jamani. Thank you. In my opinion, no, she's not. I agree. I don't see Brittany as a victim at all by any means. I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely agree with that. If I didn't have my thumbnail what I do, I would I would dive deeper into this, but I'd have to change the title, the thumbnails, all of that. But I do have like the little girl's text messages, um, which you got to admit is mm, I don't know. There's something strange here. At least 80s kids are feral. Not that they can't read or write. They are feral. Don't know how to interact with society. They don't talk. Is sad. Actually, well, the one I saw that they were saying that they can't really speak, read or write. Um, but yeah, exactly. More vetted information will come out. Well, she might not have had the best start in life. I mean, but how many of us had it all perfect, right? That that Betha, but that's about it. Other than that, I do see Craig more as a victim of BJ because she lies to him about everything. Well, I think that's because Brittany lies about everything in general. I think she lies to everybody about everything. I don't think that's necessarily watered down to just Craig. Hell, I'll be honest with you. I think Brittany even lies to herself. I think Brittany lies to herself about what's going on and everything around. So, Phoebe, good morning to you. Well, the Turpin kids didn't know what medicine was. if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Turpin kids were also in really bad shape. They were very delayed for their ages. I listened to the attorney of the older cider man on Law and Crime. Yeah, it was interesting. Between the two of them, Craig is more of a victim than Beach. Yeah, but are either of them really a victim? You know what I mean? Like at this point, they've been together for 15, 16 years. Are either of them actually a victim of the other? Or are they both just two narcissistic pieces of shit that are living together? I don't have any sympathy for either of them at all. I'm with you, be nice try. I say the only victims would be those that are possibly under the age of 18. Other than that, speaking of which, was there an accidental Amazon drop? James Steele says after eating a bull, a mountain lion started roaring. Then a hunter came along and shot him. The moral: if you're full of bull, keep your mouth shut. If you're full of bull, keep your mouth shut. I like it, James. Thank you. Oh my good. Lazy good for nothings. Oh, so apparently. Oh, thank you. You're just so kind, E Prime. Apparently, Brittany while live, and the only reason I agree because people are saying she said, "Can you drop Kendall whatever's list?" I disagree. I think the context was missing there, but I do believe that it was Brittany. Oh, Jisnet, thank you for the and Rebecca and Mike. Thank you for the gifts over here. I just clicked over and I see them snapping their fingers with some hearts. But let me pull it up. And I'll explain why I feel the way I feel, that it absolutely was a mix up. Which is quite interesting that this is even of discussion while covering something that has nothing to do with that.
From their mama.
Absolutely.
Can someone drop Kendall's link to the Amazon fund for the puppy surgery?
Yeah.
See, people took that and said that, that was Brittany asking her mods to drop it. No, she was reading a comment. She's reading a comment, but let's get
I'm sorry, that wasn't Kendall's. That's not Kendall's.
Yeah.
That's not Kendall's, but and it's not a link for it. Please, let's get that. Let's fix that, please, because I don't need that. That's not. It's not a link for Kendall's fundraiser. Kendall does not have a fundraiser. She doesn't have a puppy fund or anything like that, love.
They came in here to start shit, Britt.
Maxine. Jack. As a matter of fact, I'd rather not drop any links to you guys.
So notice she had a, copy queen there because that's what Brittany does, watches all of us and copies everybody. But matter of fact, she went live the other day and slipped up, showed her thing and showed that she was watching all of us. Let me pull this up. So of course people are like, well, what makes you think that is her daughter? And I felt the same way. What makes you think that? Well, for those of us who have known of Brittany for many years, we know that she is a very greedy person and she doesn't share other people's things. Matter of fact, when Brittany's moderator went through a tough time medically and through I don't know if it was a tornado, what it was. Anyway, people in the Discord were offering to help this woman, Sassy, through her hardships. And Brittany, because of that, kicked her out of the Discord and demodded her. And then said because it was taking money away from Brittany. So you got to wonder How does Brittany have this Amazon wish list? And why would she be willing to share this one when she won't even share moderators that she's had for a long time? Mm-hmm. Never. I got it coming up in just a second. Plus, Miko's mom's thing is be still, God is working. Be still, God is working. Be still, God is working. I was looking because I had somebody try to get me to share a wish list saying that their puppy needed help. And I want to see if it was this person before I say anything further. Okay. No. So it's a different name. But same thing. They had a registry, all of that. Actually, it is. It's the same exact person. It's the same exact person. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one to clear you, Brittany. I don't believe it was your daughter. I'm going to be a bigger person than you are because I could run with this and tear you apart the way others are. But this person came to me months ago with the same story. They are, in my opinion, I would have to say now that I believe them to be a scammer because this was in March. This was in March that they came to me looking for the same thing. I think the person, the account is lying about the dog surgery. I think they changed their username. So I got an email from them. Hey, Granny, I want to be respectful and ask you rather than putting anything in your chat. My miniature schnauzer needs immediate surgery due to his right testicle being lodged and his upper abdomen. He's in severe pain. However, I don't have the financial means to get his surgery. I have an Amazon registry set up for vet bills and some items he's going to need after surgery. The vet stated he thinks he could have cancer from the testicles being in his stomach. I am absolutely terrified. I lost 2 miniatures to blah, blah, blah. I'm so afraid I'm going to lose him. This is where I know it. I don't have a platform, so I don't get others to know. I need help. I don't have Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. I'm honestly in a very difficult situation in life right now. I was supposed to move into my new home at the end of the month, but that has been pushed back until I can replace 4 windows due to lead paint and black mold. I'm already starting from scratch with nothing, so I've got to furnish the entire house, fix these windows, and now Miko's surgery. And now Miko's surgery. So, do I want to clear Brittany on this one? No. Does it sound more up Brittany's alley that she would absolutely lie and hide it and it really be for her child? Yes, but she's not lying. This person is clearly a scammer. It goes on to say, Everything is so overwhelming and depressing. It actually sucks that someone like myself who actually needs help can't get any help. Meanwhile, yeah, we have people like Brittany on the internet getting everything handed to them. But I'm no grifter nor a liar, so my actual need for help just goes unknown and unnoticed. I hope you understand as you have pets and you know vet bills are expensive and catch us off guard. I know you have the means to get this to the public's view and hopes that someone out there could help. With much respect, I greatly appreciate if you could let others know I need help. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have no problem with others knowing my name is Lynn Blank. And it was the old username was blessed to be mom of three. I hope to hear back from you. Oh, lip locked. I thought about it. I could have just moved the topic along, to be honest, but fuck it. I mean, there's a possibility control alt, but I don't know. I don't know. The person last night blamed it on her son. She won't, Smoke Show. She won't. She's using it as a way to use it as a grift herself, using a name. This account was newer than that. Is that, yep. I mean, if you look, the account joins, Miko's mom joined August 16th, 2020. B still God is working is their thing. So. Oh. Granny, when BJ talked about it, the house is starting over was because her son with mental health issues destroyed everything in the house. Well, all right. Well, here you go, Brittany. The woman is a scammer. They came to me a few months back in March. I obviously asked for more information, didn't get it. And they mention you in the email. They're actually mocking you in the email. So it's quite ironic they ended up going to you. I am curious, though, why Brittany would even bother posting it, because she don't even post things for her own friends when they're in need. You know, sometimes I hate being the bigger person, if I'm being quite honest. Give me 1 second. That's too funny. I didn't know when I screen recorded gives my voice. My Wi-Fi sucks with dropping in and say hi until it cuts out. It's me, Pretty in Pink. Good morning. What was the date on the email I got? Thank you for being a member for so long, It's me. I hope you get better. Are you traveling still? March 27th, 2026 was the date. And then here is the wish list. So they wanted gift cards. They wanted kitchen stuff. Pretty expensive kitchen stuff. I mean, wooden spoons for $50. Almost $70 jar holder. Hell, $90 knife set. Some cleaning stuff, some fruit boxes. I don't even know what that is. But yeah, so this isn't Brittany's daughter. She wasn't trying to pull a quick one. I thought it was weird because this is adult food. For, you know, being a puppy. That's why I scrolled back up to it, because I'm like, does that say adult food? New furniture fund. Seems like something Brittany would do. Oh, shit. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness that hold on. Can you guys give me a quick second? Because I just got the orthodontist. So my son's supposed to get his braces off today. I almost forgot, to be quite honest. But can you give me, I have to call them because of a text I just got. Can you give me just a second? I am so sorry. Oh, I'm so excited for him. I forgot. Megan, thank you so much. So proud to call you my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Megan. 45 months. Crazy. I'm so excited. I forgot that he gets his braces off today. Ah! I really doubt they made a wish list and emailed Granny. You do? You doubt? You think I'm lying about receiving an email from them? You don't think it's right here? Why would I lie about it? Why would I lie about it and clear Brittany's name? See, this is where you get on my nerves. Don't you think it would have been better just to run with that Brittany was trying to scam her community and that this was actually all Brittany doing it for her daughter's new puppy and new place? Why the hell would I come out with this if I was lying about it? Why would I make up a lie to clear up Brittany's name? Oh, all right. Because I was about to really go off on you. Thank you for clarifying because that really pissed me off. All right. So they're saying I doubt Brittany would make a wish list and send it to Granny. Not that I'm lying about this email. I was going to say, please, because I would never. My email is not your business 013@gmail.com. Lord, I was about to say, okay. I apologize that I misread that. Anyhow, so yeah, that was their wish list. Little distracted there. I'm really excited for him. This is such a big day. They wanted Lowe's gift cards, a home renovation fund, tails, beds, all of this stuff. Which I get it, right? If this person was truly in need, I know some of this stuff seems expensive, but life is expensive, let's be honest. Although now I'm a little uncomfortable by the fact that they emailed me back in March for the same exact thing. So is this person even in need or is it another yep situation? And I am curious why they would even share why Brittany would even share it. Because like I said, she doesn't even share for her own friends that are having hard times. So I don't know. It's a bit odd. 58 Fabulous. Happy Tuesday, Granny. I hope you have a great day. Thank you, 58. I'm going to have a great day now. James says, you can't afford a pet, don't get one, and expect others to pay for it. Makes my intestines angry. Well, that's like Craig and Brittany stating they want, farm animals and stuff. You can't even afford the ones you have. Knock it off. Here was a comment, puts it in context. Yeah, people took it like Brittany was just making that statement. No, she was reading a comment out. Bernie, thank you for smashing a thumbs up. Although I don't even know, we should just erase the stream and all the truths and just lie on her like she does all of us. It's great to be part of the Felons Melons. Thank you, Lee Michelle. So she did, in fact, share the Amazon wish list. Brittany dropped it in the chat. And then Brittany dropped it in the chat. And when she did that, somebody said, can you share her daughters? So then it ran off to Brittany saying to her mods, can you share it? Blah, blah, blah. It is very weird. I personally don't think Yep went away. And I wouldn't doubt if this person is somehow tied to Yep. But that's the truth of the situation. No. Brittany does a lot of slimy things. We don't have to make things worse. I get that, Sassy Hound, but that could have been somebody trolling to try to call Brittany out that they think that wish list had to do with Brittany's daughter. Like being a smartass. You know what I mean? Like, oh, can you drop that wish list for Kendall's puppy? Like, they could have made it like that. And then so that people do exactly what they're doing now. Don't put the retainer on food tray school. What? Don't put the retainer on food tray school. I'm confused, Lauren. I don't know what you mean. I wonder if any other creators received the same email. I bet you they did. She did do a fundraiser for the sister, someone who was in a motorcycle accident. Mm-hmm. So the person that said, can you drop her daughter's wish list was a brand new account. Yes. Oh, the retainer, the braces. Duh. Thank you, Lord. And he better, Lord, the price of them, he better not. They actually do like a retainer insurance program. It's like $500. And if anything happens to retainer, you then get a new pair. But without that insurance program, which again is still expensive, you're paying a lot. Yes, the wish list was created the same day that I received this email. But when I clicked the wish list they shared with me, look, I'll show you. When I click this, no matches found. Don't put retainer in back pocket. I'm telling you, he better keep these retainers in his mouth and then in the case. Never anywhere else. I know, Jason. I know, Lorton. Well, that's what happened with my daughter. I didn't get the insurance because let's face it, it's expensive. And then she ended up, the retainer was too tight. She didn't like the way it fit, blah, blah, blah. And here we are today. So yeah. Starting to lose my patience waiting on her damn subs to wake up and get tired of hearing her beg for money. Every day is something new. My husband got dentures a while back and he littered and threw out a napkin he had put his dentures in. He had to go back and locate it. He has never littered again. Littering is a pet peeve of mine. You've seen them in her chat before? Well, they changed their name, so that's interesting. I know, Linz, and I don't know why. Why are you yelling at me? Get that. Listen, I don't think Kick's as strict as you guys think it is. I think it takes a little bit more than just see a Gov name on there. But I get it. East Coast with the 23 months. It is so good to see you. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I hate to clear on this one, but I don't think this has anything to do with Brittany or her daughter. Shauna, thank you for hitting that thumbs up. I know what Amazon, like somebody just sent me what Google says about an Amazon wish list fraud or whatever. I get it. I just honestly, in this case, I don't think that's what it is. Oh, thank you, Super Sweets. It's okay. No big deal, but I appreciate that. Thanks to the likes of Brittany, we've been doxxed 10 ways to Sunday. Exactly, Smoke Show. Actually, I don't even want to say I saved the day, but that's the freaking truth. So the truth is, I did get an email from the same person back in March, same story. Miko needed surgery, testicle hanging out. They need to move into a new place, but they had to replace the 4 windows before they could move and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Oh, reality is a misfit old ass lady that sits on the internet and denies her own look. She can suck my big toe. Okay, suck my big toe. Allegedly, I've heard Beach say they have several different accounts to play games. That could also be as a grift account or troll account. I mean, yeah, if you guys want to believe it still has something to do with her, absolutely, by all means, do so. By all means. It is weird that the channel changed their name. It's weird they messaged me months ago. It's weird how much they were asking on there. It's weird that Brittany even shared it because she never shares anybody else's list. Exactly, no one, you know. Why does she share it? I mean, there's a lot of still weird things about it, but I will not offer Lars toe. Setup smells like a setup, possibly. Someone does because there is Lowe's home improvement cards. Yep. So you think it's to appease the subs? Maybe. Friend house burnt down asking for PayPal donations. Well, unless that person directly comes out and says who they are as to why they need help and shows proof, I don't think anybody should donate to anything. I replaced 4 different ones because of putting them on a food tray to eat and then being thrown out. Oh my gosh, Betty. I can only imagine. I mean, Patty, I can only imagine how much that cost you. Now, she did. Christine is right. Brittany has made alt accounts before and accidentally didn't switch to the alt account before commenting in her own chat. We've shown that before. We've shown that before where she was commenting about, oh, Brittany, you have more viewers than Granny right now, which was funny because I had just started a stream. And then Brittany realized she was under her regular account when she commented it. So she tried to tell Maz to hurry up and delete it. She tried to delete it, and instead she highlighted it. Freaking goof troop. That's possible, Smoke Show. You guys know Diana commented on my video. And I didn't even know she commented until just the other day. And Nick is going around trying to strike everybody for saying his name. Too bad, too bad. You are a public figure. You are a public figure. But I'll tell you guys what Diane said. Diane said, so many comments I've missed. Did you hear BJ last night on her live say that one of her boy's first words was bug? Oh my God. She also claimed the boy didn't speak until 3rd grade and the whole class erupted in cheer. Where'd you go, Diane? Diane says something like, Ditzy Diane. I gotta find it. Hold on. Don't tell me you deleted it, Diane. Brittany said again that 1K is nothing, talking about B. Tim's donation. Wow. Imagine saying $1,000 is nothing as you're crying for diapers and formula. Couldn't fathom that. Diane, did you delete your comment? She basically said, Dizzy Diane and Goofy Diane. That's what I get for helping somebody. Geez, I guess I'll send Brittany more groceries. Something stupid like that. And I'm like, well, first off, I call you Dizzy, not Dizzy. Not Dizzy. And secondly, send her all the groceries in the world, you goof troop. Who cares? But it looks like she may have deleted her comment because I can't find it again. But like she acted like it was a big gotcha moment for me. I'm going to send her more groceries. Go ahead. Every dollar she saves is $1 my way. You think I give a shit? You think I really truly care, Ditzy Diane? Spend your entire retirement fund, Tuts. I don't give a shit. Every dollar saved is $1 back in my pocket. Matter of fact, I'm glad you commented that because I do have a screenshot. I just didn't feel like uploading it. Surely you'll be helping Brittany when Judgment Day comes in just a few days. Exactly, Butter. Send her everything you got. Ask us if we care. 1,000 would probably buy me a bed right now, considering mine is wet. What an asshole. What? They can spin it any way they want. What happened beats him is gross. Other sectors are even talking about it, and they are appalled. It is gross. It's absolutely gross. I didn't know that was something that he did months ago, and they're just now resurfacing it today. Like, that's crazy. I would have thought it was like something he did like a week ago, the donation, and was like, oh yeah, let's see if you do anything. I hope Diane does help Brittany with her judgment. I hope she does. Right. Diana, your good intentions are severely misplaced because you're supporting two lazy ass, pathetic, deadbeat adults that could and should be working jobs, perfectly capable of earning their own living. Like, imagine putting food in a grown ass man's stomach who comes on the internet and brags about all the electronics he has. Couldn't it be me, ditzy Diane? And I also love when people like Diane sit over there and they listen to stuff and the names Brittany calls people and then act like they're above it. You're not above it. Well, I don't think the donation was made for the recognition of it, but I get what you're saying. I don't think that was the case here. And I think for, again, somebody who is claiming they're saving up $50 to get their nails done to continue to call such large amounts of money nothing is crazy to me. Yeah, her and Craig over there praying to God to hurt me. I don't think that's what God is for, but okay. That was my comment back, Nana. Go to every quote unquote Diane before you, Diane, and see what all their stories are today. The minute they stopped giving is the minute Brittany stopped acknowledging them. You're not special. You're no different. There's over 200 of yous. There's probably at least 30 of the top donators of Brittany's that all leave with the same tale. The same exact story. You're not special, Diane. You're just wealthy in Brittany's eyes, and she will take everything she can from you. Everything. That's what I said, Jisnet. Keep on coming. He's been preying on all of you guys. Preyed on Clue's health to fail. He's a whole ass child. Yeah, I was told he prayed that God would literally hurt me. I didn't know God did that. You ever hear of a God that does that?
Sherlock Roach doesn't know about that guy.
Sherlock Roach. Now, dude, I think people finally understand why we call Brittany Roachney for so many years.
Bro, that name, that was like whoever thought of that name was a prophet. We need to find that person and ask them the next lottery numbers now.
Well, I'm afraid to tell you I don't know the lottery.
Okay. Oh, so you were the one. Okay.
Yeah. When she had the cabinet slip years ago.
Yeah, but I don't think you ever would think that she would have roaches crawling on her years later.
I don't know. I seen the scatter that was on those cabinets, and I assumed that it has to be a bad infestation to be taking place. I will say whoever came up with Griffney was great.
Yeah, that's true. But so what is this Diane person doing? She's just saying that she's going to donate money or something like that?
Diane's Brittany's mod that like buys her groceries and does all the other shit for Brittany. Did the whole like Amazon registry, all of that. And she commented on under my stream about me helping somebody gets me called dizzy and dirty or something. Oh well, I guess I'll
well,
go.
It could be better. It could be you could be threatened to be doxxed and someone calling your house,
There's that.
You could have that when you donate.
Yeah, I mean,
it could be worse.
Instead. Very true. Very true.
I mean, if the biggest problem you get is called ditzy, I think that's fine. But
yeah, I think you're doing pretty good.
But it's funny is that this person is now advertising what would seem to be a scammer's Amazon list, and it's like she even verify. It's like, okay, this person's saying they need dog surgery, and then you go on and you see like kitchenware.
Right.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Did she say like she verified it or anything, or
I
she
don't think she
just
I don't know if she verified. She just said
well, she
drop her
put it?
link. I
Yeah.
don't think she verified at all. I think she just dropped it. And it's like, because if she verified and saw that, then that's another issue.
Right. Well, my whole thing is when I knew right away when people are saying Brittany actually asked her mods to drop her daughter's link, I could tell right away she was reading a comment just by the tone of the voice. But,
Yeah.
you know, it is true. When does Brittany ever share anything for anybody else? Why all of a sudden were they sharing that one?
Yeah, that just seems like a lot of stuff on there. Like that. I mean, like your dog surgery, but you need kitchenware. You need all this stuff. That's not most of it's not even related to a dog.
Right.
I don't know. I just think that's very suspicious.
Well,
But why would you
definitely.
be? I mean, like she's buying them groceries.
That Diana is, yeah. Matter of fact, apparently she lives so close that Brittany accidentally got her grocery delivery. Diane's. So Diane ordered a grocery delivery for Diane's own house, and apparently it accidentally went to Brittany's,
And no one sees a problem with that.
and Brittany complained about it.
So no one sees a problem with a woman with 3 kids begging for grocery money now.
6.
Well, 3
Well,
that she takes care of, 3
more
that she doesn't do shit. She doesn't even pay child support for.
well that whatchamacallit, what was I about to say? Oh, Warschmiegel said that like a couple weeks back, she wrote in Brittany's chat, I help Brittany with groceries because her boys need to eat. And I'm like, well, how ridiculous is that? Shut
I
up.
mean, if they don't have enough money to feed their kids, then they shouldn't be buying electronics.
Or be, relying on YouTube for money. They should go get
Yeah, they
real
get a
jobs.
job. Like
Right.
I'm sure Dunkin' Donuts is down the block, though he doesn't really like the particular groups that might work there, so he might have a problem,
Yeah,
you know.
there is that.
He might not enjoy that. Oh, and also it would require him to actually stand in one place for about 8 hours a day and work and actually pay attention and fill orders, which requires a certain amount of skill level he does not have, or
Yeah.
patience.
I don't think he has the skills to be out in the world at all, if I'm being quite honest.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's wild. It is wild. And he was in the Navy, and I'm like, man, like you have fallen way hard from being in the Navy to now. Like you could have gotten your college paid, and you could have went to some sort of career institute or something, and or some sort of
I don't believe he was ever really actually in the Navy because that story changed as well. He went from being like a cook in the Navy to that
yeah.
story's never been consistent.
I think there was one point he said he visited Hong Kong, which made no sense to me because at the time he was in the military, it was part of China. So I was thinking to myself, like, when is a Navy ship from the United States going to be docking in China? And I'm like, that's like maybe it was like the UK still ran it, but that I think they handed that over like 1999 or some shit or 2000. But yeah, like there is no way in God's green earth that the military would be going so close to China to dock in China in a Chinese dock. That would be kind of big news.
Well, and you also have to wonder when was he in the Navy, right? Because him and Brittany met while they were still very young, according to her. They've been together 15 years. She's my age. She had her first 3. Then she got pregnant with her youngest shortly after being with Craig, if not immediately being with Craig. So when did he serve?
Yeah, because she would be 20, because she's 38 now, so 15 years would be 33. She'd be 23 years old, right? And that would mean, is Craig older?
That's a good question, I suppose. I don't know.
I don't think he's older. I think he's around the same age.
He looks like they look old, but yeah, I agree. I think they're around the same age as well. I mean, I'm sure somebody can tell us his birthday's on all his court records.
So, I mean, he could have been in the military, just signed up at 18 and just jumped out a couple of years, But I don't know. 40? Yeah, I mean, there's a possibility, but I think a lot of times they go into the military and these guys just embellish their fucking stories a lot.
Yeah.
Instead of just telling the truth of what they do. A lot of times they make it sound like they did these huge things, and it's like, I mean, you don't have to make up bullshit. But anyway.
I forgot about this. So I didn't realize that Diane was that triggered AH. So triggered as hell, which is so weird. And I actually struck their channel because they were recording us without any fair use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that was around the time that Brittany was sending out C&Ds, which had Trigger's name on it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to me. That's like absolutely fucking bonkers.
I know. It'll be interesting if Triggered ends up being Brittany's witness.
I mean, like what they don't realize is that they probably set themselves up to fucking really, really big problems. I mean, these mods, I mean, they put themselves in the middle of litigation, and I don't know if that was a smart idea. It depends on like where the direction of these cases go
Mm-hmm.
and how bad it will be for these people, to be honest with you. But, you know, you can't be anonymous when you're in the middle of litigation, let's just say that much. So that's the situation that they didn't quite understand. So when you put your name, like the cease and desist on there, and what say you wanted to look into, okay, well, can you give me their names? You know what I
Right.
mean? You know, and also putting a cease and desist with just like usernames is fucking bonkers to me.
Oh, it's insane. It's so stupid.
It's like, what? You can't do that. Like, what? Like usernames? You can't. Well, how am I supposed to cease and desist on usernames? It's
Right.
fucking
Just don't
wild.
mention this username anymore. But Diane, she changed her username recently, right? To actually be Diane
Mhm.
after she doxed herself with the baby registry.
Yeah, yeah. That donation was not made out of anything but him being kind. Oh, you're just. I was just reading the chat. Thought you were saying something.
No, you're good.
Sorry about that.
You are fine. I'm looking. I'm wondering why Diane deleted her comment she made.
Yeah, I should probably stop reading the fucking chat out loud next time. I should probably start breaking myself. I'm just like used to just reading the chat sometimes and just talking to them when Queen steps away. So I just started doing that. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You are fine.
But
Never say never. Yes, same person. Yeah. That was crazy that she was on the baby registry as a third party. Well, yeah, because she's like stepped up to be, the mother to Brittany, which is so bizarre to me.
you mean a 40-year-old woman, almost 40-year-old woman that hasn't
Yeah.
hasn't really done anything and taken responsibility for anything in her life?
Well, if you look at the private messages that Angela has revealed that have Diane inside them, like Brittany was like, "Oh, I really need the stuff for the baby," and they're messing with it. And Diane's like, "Don't worry, Brittany. Whatever it is you need that you don't get, I'll buy it for you." Blah blah blah. Oh, Captain Lee. Hey Jess and Chad at hospital. At hospital with my mom. Doctor was just saying she might get to go home tomorrow. I am praying. Captain Lee asked for prayers for her mother. If any of you believe in the power of prayer, please say an extra prayer for Captain Lee's mother.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear that, Captain Lee.
Orkin the Roach Rescue has a message for you.
I went to Lady's house, had to leave. Lady had hissing roaches running from her head to end of ice pop. She's sucking on and back. Bees, moths, and Captain D's Wendy's food all over. Not going back.
Oh my God.
People are so messy.
I mean, but like she's got these roaches on her and she's getting her nails done. I mean, like, wasn't that kind of crazy that she took her baby, her 2-month-old baby, to a nail salon?
You know what? To be honest with you, B-Time, it's extremely crazy because my daughter at her age, as an adult, whose birthday is literally tomorrow, as an adult, and I was going to say 19, she'll be 20, she still gets headaches being at a nail salon.
Mhm.
Like if she's at a nail salon, she comes back, her head is pounding, she has to rest. Like the fumes are incredible. And the fact that you bring a newborn baby there, but this is also the same couple that said they want to go to Hibachi's because they want to see how badly the fire scares the baby.
Yeah, well,
Like they're sick.
they're really fucked up in the head. I mean, it's
Truly
just
fucked up.
really fucked up. And there's roaches all over the place, one running down her head.
And you're asking your audience to help you pay $50, or she didn't ask, but she did the whole I'm saving to get my nails done. And then
There's-
come back and tell a story about how you paid for your daughter and all her friends to get her nails done. Can you take a screen? Oh, 7 days ago. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Well,
couldn't
what's
find it.
I mean, it's just a really egregious thing for someone that basically is begging for essentials and then also begs for things that you don't need as essentials. I'm sorry, but getting your nails done is not an essential.
Right, and or how about coming back and, "Oh, we got the money to get the PS5." First off, I don't know if I believe the money was donated to get it. I think they had the money the entire time. They just didn't wanna spend their money, right? So, to me, it just, like, why are you getting a PS5 for one video game, yet you can't afford groceries? Like, this the shit I'm saying to Diane, like, what
Well,
don't
I
you
mean,
understand about that? These people can't afford groceries, but they can get their child the latest gaming system because there's one video game he wants to play on there, which would be GTA, by the way. It's the
GTA
oh
6.
yeah, which is also a very expensive video game.
How old is the kid? 11? Why
12,
would
I
you let
think.
why would you let your kid play an adult video game?
Right, especially when 11, right, Jennifer Lynn, especially when she herself describes them to be so juvenile and like, juvenile thought process. It's for mature audiences. It's actually for adults, but mature audiences. Like, I'd allow my son to play, to be honest. He's 14. He's very mature. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. But that's
I
what
don't know. I don't know if that's I mean 14 is a little bit different than 11.
a lot
So,
different, especially mentality wise. I mean, I've always said it. It's weird that Brittany's kids are the ones so close in age. She's the one who told me this, by the way. Granny, you keep talking about my kids like they're babies, but they're the same age as your boy. Well, no, you describe them as babies. My son is very mature. He's very right on process at his age.
well, he's
Matter of
in.
fact, I'm proud of him, be Tim, and you would be too. Him and his buddies go to the gym. He's now
Oh,
like
nice.
a gym boy. So funny.
Nice, nice, nice.
Makes me sad though.
Why are you sad? He's growing up and he's gonna be gone
Yeah.
and you're gonna be left alone.
Yeah.
Well, it
He's all
happens.
about healthness. He's like, I need to get this much proteins, and he's doing like the shakes, and I
Just
don't
tell
know.
him to stay away from like the fitness. Some fitness influencers take steroids and talk about
I
GLP
talked,
ones and stuff like
yes,
that. They
I
avoid
talked
that
to him
shit
about that. I
because
talked
that
to him
ages
about
you really fast. Like if you look at a bodybuilder that's like a kid bodybuilder that's like 16 to 18, he looks 40 and he's got pimples all over his body.
who's
It's
that guy that went viral for look maxing and he broke his own bones?
clavicle or whatever,
Yeah,
clavicus. Well,
clavicus and all of
clav,
that.
we'll call him clav, the
I
sake of
talked to him
argument.
about all of that. I talked to him about like the manosphere and the look maxing and all of that and how that's unrealistic and it's unhealthy. We've had a whole long discussion actually
Listen,
just over the weekend.
the most important thing, like obviously being fit too, but also tell them like, focus on your job, focus on making money and success will follow.
Yeah,
Don't focus on stuff that, just like
superficial. Yeah,
superficial things. Just like Judge Judy says, what did she say? She said,
love
beauty's
Judge Judy.
temporary, beauty's temporary, stupidity's forever.
Yes, love Judge Judy. She is the best.
So it's like, all these people are trying to focus on their looks, and it's what they should be focusing on their minds to try to eventually get into careers and prospects so they don't have to worry about paycheck to paycheck, living paycheck to paycheck. That's the goal. And then you can do other things. You can be able to have freedom to do other things,
Yeah,
So, I mean, that's what you gotta have to be focused on. Beauty fades, but stupid is forever. Yep, that's the great saying.
that is true.
Yeah, and that's why I always laugh at like Craig and like Brittany, like they're like, "Oh, we're looking good." I'm like, "You people are 40, but you're pretty stupid." So,
Well, and
it's like,
they certainly don't look good either, so they're also
no.
delusional.
They
Tiffany
don't-
B, that's awesome. That's how my son has always been too. Very mature. But so yeah, I would let my son play the GTA and to have no worries about it. But when my kid's also not breaking screens when he's mad and he's not, trying to kill his sibling and
Well, I
you
think
know
there's
what I
like an
mean?
online feature to the GTA games, right?
I think so, yeah, because you can like literally talk to people and shit.
Yeah, so if there's like an online feature, I mean, if it's a single player, if you're just playing by yourself, fine. But when you start introducing other adults talking and other things, you got to be careful with that, especially if you're 11 years old. If a kid's 11 years old,
Well, and GTA is even coming out until November. She had plenty of time to save for it, but I still like my son was like, "Yeah, I was saying to him about what game comes out that's only on the PlayStation 5." And he says GTA. And he's like, "Why are we getting it?" He got all excited. I'm like, "No, I would never buy a PlayStation 5 to play one video game. That's where you don't need it.
no,
It's
I mean,
ridiculous."
like, also, it's like I'm more of the lines of like it's really stupid to buy a game right away. I usually like to wait for a game to like for a year or two when it's dirt
Oh.
cheap.
Well, you know how these kids are, B10. These
Yeah, it's
kids
like
gotta
the
have the
next
latest.
to me, it's like, as a long-time person that's played video games, I kind of realize you're paying premium, and you don't even know if the DLCs and all that stuff is gonna be even good, and you're
Yeah.
gonna pay, like, $100 for just because that game's I think is gonna be, like, $100, actually.
Oh, yeah, it's
Um,
gonna be so expensive, absolutely, because and it is so everybody wants it, like, even Dog to Betty, I haven't played GTA since, like, the original GTAs 1, 2,
yeah,
and
me too.
3. I can't even imagine what it's like now, and Jennifer Lynn's right, it's the only reason they want to Switch 2 for the new Mario Kart, and they haven't touched that, but
But
yeah,
what they
I
should have
mean, Brittany's just it's lousy parenting, right? It's not even
well,
on the kids. If the kids want what every kid wants, right? GTA is the big hype game, they want
yeah.
it, I understand it. But as a mother, you teach your kids the desire of want and the desire of need. If you're
Well
claiming you can't afford groceries, and Brittany has said before that her kids will say to her, "Mom, did you get paid today?" Because they want something or whatever. They are
what
old
I
enough
would
to sit
probably
down.
tell them, "Okay, so you don't have the money. Do you have old systems that you don't use anymore? Do you wanna
That's
put that on
exactly
eBay and
what I
sell it?"
told my son. You want the Switch 2? Well, then see what the value of the Switch 1 is and how much money you have saved up from your birthdays and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how you teach a child, but not Brittany. Her kids get whatever they want, yet she comes on the internet and acts like they're poor. That's what infuriates me. I wouldn't give a fuck about Brittany's grifting. I'm not pocket watching. I don't need to. You're gonna have to tell my lawyer all your finances shortly here
Well, you
anyway.
kinda are pocket watch because there's gonna be a judgment, so you're
Right.
probably gonna
Well,
have to pocket watch
that's
at that
true.
point.
But it is infuriating, and I'm sure it's infuriating for many other people who, yeah, I'm sure your kids want a gaming computer. I'm sure your kids want to Switch 2. I'm sure your kids want a PlayStation 5. You don't have the luxury of coming on the internet and just having others pay for it and then turning around and saying, well, you can't afford diapers or formula either.
I don't know,
Welcome, Chrissy M. I'm
I
going to run
grew
to the
up
bathroom, beats him.
alright, I grew up in a different situation. When I needed money, I usually did chores, or when it snowed a lot, I went out and started shoveling for money, at people's houses and charged them money to do it, or I would pull weeds and go into people's backyards and shit like that when I was a kid, so I don't know, I usually did not get a lot of money as a kid, so different generation. Though, I mean, shoveling today, if you can get, I think sanitation paid a lot of money recently for people doing per hour, like, I think per hour. But yeah, I don't know. But the problem is when you have a kid that doesn't learn that you have to earn that money, then they think that they take the money for granted and they don't realize that money equals time. And based upon how important you are in society, it's your time is worth more money. And that's how you think about it. Obviously, for instance, Donald Trump's time is worth a hell of a lot more than my time. His 1 minute probably worth 24 to 48 hours of mine, probably more. So if you tell them like, listen, every dollar is acquainted to time, and the more skilled you are in the workforce, the more value your time is, then they start understanding. So, Granny about the Switch 2 from BJ. Yep. Apparently, BJ is missing container or formula. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's just irresponsible people, and I think he bakes too much. You can earn. Yeah, but the problem is, there are like, it's not like the old days where someone might be able to earn a lot of money doing that. It's usually like, I hate to say this, but a lot of countries that are not the United States that have a whole setup of people that earn like gold farmers. Like in China, there's a bunch of gold farmers they used to do in World of Warcraft. And they would play the game and then they would get as much gold or certain amounts of materials and they would sell it. And they do that a lot with free to play games. Same thing like with I probably would see that in GTA, probably the same thing happening, to be honest with you. My husband's company had a meeting with Elon Musk and they had to pay $500,000 for 30 minutes. That sounds like a steal. Actually, that sounds like a steal of a pretty good deal, actually. But
Hey,
yeah,
beats
that's
him.
what's up.
Did you know that in many places, including North Carolina, there's what they call a sheriff's sale for civil judgment?
Oh shit.
Yeah, and that occurs when somebody did not pay their debt. So if they have a judgment against them, they don't pay their debt, you can request that the courts allow a sheriff's sale, and they'll basically come in and they'll mark all of your stuff. So that PlayStation 5 and the Switch 2 and the Pyrex and the computers and all of
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I think that's probably going to happen soon, but I don't know if people would want that. There might be roaches living in those games and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You
Yeah, I
know,
don't
that's a little bit of
necessarily want the
extra.
roaches, but
Yeah, the roaches are pretty bad. Maybe that was her plan to skeeve you out so much that you won't want anything inside the house. Like that's the plan. Like let her see these roaches. It's like literally being tossed at roaches. But like, I don't know. Do you believe that roach fell out of her hair? I believe it. But do you
I
believe it?
believe it.
I mean, like
You
even the
know why I
sound.
believe it? Is Beats Him sound low for anybody else or just me?
I can like come closer. How about now?
Because I don't know. It just seems like my headphones went differently. I
Let
don't
me
know.
see.
You went from being like loud and normal sound. They say you sound good. Okay, it's just me.
Hello? All right.
Um, I when apparently she first stated it was a earring,
Yeah.
but the earring you could still see hanging there. Then apparently it turned to like an ear pod. Now, if she would have originally said ear pod, I would have thought, yeah, there's a possibility that was an ear pod. But
I think she's
she
lying.
lied, and the truth never changes.
I think she lies because she knows she's got these roaches. And I notice these roaches come out whenever there's no red light.
Ugh.
So, and if she's getting roaches crawling on her, what about the baby?
Oh, I
So,
know.
you know what I mean?
And you know what else? There might be a reason why the roach is always near the chair and all because she eats
Food,
there and she probably doesn't clean up after herself.
crumbs, food. I mean, like that stuff. That's pretty much it. I mean, also, like, do you think she cleans her table, like wipes it down when soda falls on it or anything like that?
No.
You know what I mean? Like Craig's eating at his computer. You see the plate standing there. He just leaves it there. You know, when you do that, they come out. They go to the areas where there's lots of food. You know what I mean?
Ew.
So
You would think she would sit in the light then to at least scare the roaches away while she's streaming. And if
uh,
it was an ear pod, you would have heard the difference in like the sound, right? And
or
since
yeah,
when
you would have heard a drop in sound quality. I
right.
think Laura said it.
And since when does she wear AirPods while streaming?
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know. I think she has roaches crawling all over her, and I think it's because that chair. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if that chair is filled with roaches, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know why people sit there and they
My
just
spiders.
like they like let that pass. Oh shit, you got an email? I mean, you got a super chat.
Oh, okay.
It's to renew your warranty. That's how important that email is. Joke. Roaches are attracted to electronics. Yeah, they're attracted to the warmth. Same as ants. Same as other insects. Pretty much. It wasn't an earring or AirPod. We literally saw. Yeah, and also it made that sound. I matched the sound with a roach.
It made the
So
same sound.
yeah, I played it. Did you not hear about the roach sound?
Yeah, I did. I just didn't know if I didn't know you compared it to the other.
Yeah, I compared it to the earphone dropping, and I compared it.
Ew.
So
When you have a roach, and the fact that she lied about killing it the first time and then it comes back, unless it was more than one, but at this point, it's like there's several situations. You have the cabinets that were shown that had the roach freaking droppings, scatterings all over it.
Mhm.
Then you have where the child literally said, "Mom, there's a roach," and Brittany said, "No, that's a June bug." Then you have where the child says, "Mom, there's something crawling on my foot. It's crawling on my foot." Then you have Brittany on camera with the roach literally crawls across her, not once, not twice, but 3 fucking times. And then you had the situation where she pulled the bug out of her hair. Everybody remembers that one, right? She grabbed
Mhm.
something from her hair and then threw it. And now you have the latest with the bug literally dropping from her hair. This is very similar to the whole Suboxone debacle. You drive up to the clinic, you're nodding out, you're on camera holding it. I mean, how many more proof of this bug do we need?
I can shock. Listen to the sound.
Let me
You
move
tell
this out
me.
of the way.
Listen to the sound. You ready?
Oh God, fuck me, I guess. Oh, turn it off. Oh God. Oh, it just teased me out.
That's the sound I heard.
Oh. Oh my God, it's so gross. I can't even handle it. Oh God.
So, so
I definitely think it was a roach.
No trigger warning. Yeah, there's no.
Oh no, we're at 666 thumbs up. We need to change that, please. Somebody hit the thumbs up. Good morning, Sasha. Oh, I hate roaches. It's like a taser. It is phonics.
Well, I mean, well, the problem is with roaches, other things come, like mice and stuff like that. There's a whole ecosystem that builds around it. So,
Oh my god, it's so gross.
then the mice come, and then the cats come, and then you got a whole ecosystem.
Oh god, stop it.
The
I mean, she does
circle of
already.
life.
She's claiming to have freaking bees in the wall. I mean, come on.
I just got like the image of like Lion King when they hold up like the
The
new cub,
circle of life.
but instead of like animals surrounding, it's BJ holding up the kid, but instead of that, it's like cats and rats and mice on the bottom.
Ew.
And fleas. They're all just like staring up.
I gotta find the video where she pulls the bug out of her hair. I'm pretty sure I have it uploaded. Literally grabs something from her hair and then like throws it. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
God, it all fits in. And here's the latest one, guys. It's really quick, but like B Tim pointed out, listen for the sound. Right there, right there. Oh, so it's hard to see. It happens right about here. It's hard to see, but you hear it. Right there. Oh God, I can't handle it. I'm gonna slow it down so you're not gonna hear the noise, but just look closely, but not too closely because it's disgusting. Right there. Oh my golly. Oh, remove the banner. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let me do it again. This is slowed down, so no sound. It's going to fall right about here. Keep your eyes here. Right there. You seen the big black thing fall. And it certainly was not an earbud. I don't care what she says. She doesn't even have earbuds in, B10.
I don't know, man.
Look,
It's,
that
I
ear
think
says there's no ear pod in there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think she has roaches in her house in her hair.
Oh my God. There it went. Right
She
here.
noticed at the time. I think she felt something, and I think she realized she fucked up. You could tell, like,
she put her hand right there afterwards. Look, it falls right here.
Yeah.
Right now. And then you can tell by her face, and she lifts her hand there and then looks down.
Like the kid with the getting caught in the cookie jar. Look.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
There's another
Busted
roach.
again.
How many roaches,
Oh my God. And then she didn't even say it was her earbud. Right. She said it was her earring. Then that changed to an earbud. And it's like, dude, the truth doesn't change. She's so dumb for always denying shit. I mean, I
mean,
wouldn't
to
wanna
be
own that
fair,
either.
I would deny that too, to
Me-
be honest with you. I'd rather
Certainly.
admit that I fell asleep on a live stream than admit there's roaches crawling all over my body on a live stream. That'd be quite bad. Especially when you have an infant in the house. You know what I mean? I think it's like 100 times worse when you have infants in the house, like an infant in the house.
Oh, absolutely. There's just like, here's the thing with Brittany, right? Like the first roach, if she would have just owned that there was a roach, that it was a roach, people wouldn't have made it such a big deal. But she wanted to gaslight everybody and say it was a moth. No, it wasn't a fucking moth. And you don't have to change it. You just tell the truth. Oh my God, holy shit, a roach just crawled on me. This is disgusting. And end your stream and clean your fucking house. Instead, she lies, and then it becomes a bigger thing because people don't like being told they didn't see what they saw.
Yeah. I mean, like, at the end of the day, I think she has roaches crawling over her. She should have just immediately gotten an exterminator in that house and just say, well, we have an infestation.
Right.
Maybe made up and just started taking care of it. It's just really simple. It's like really, really simple. Just get an exterminator. But she doesn't want to do that because they rather buy fucking electronics and stupid shit than actually pay for essential things. Like, you had to be told by like CPS to get a bed.
Listen, if Jones and over there wants to state it was an earbud, then hey, Sherlock Holmes, tell me where this earbud is. Tell me why this one is empty. If she was wearing a pair of AirPods or earbuds or whatever, they'd be in both fucking ears. So why did one only fall out of this side?
Maybe she only wore one earphone, maybe earpod, but like one ear.
Yeah. Brittany has never worn earpods before while live streaming. Highly doubt she started the day a bug falls out of her ear.
Like you see that wire?
Yeah, I just assumed that was part of the earring. Oh, well, then still don't make sense because the wire doesn't drop, just the bug.
Yeah, I mean,
And whatever dropped was black.
and I think that's the reason why you hear the sound of the roach because it's near the thing on the ear.
The ear, yeah. That's not even, yeah. Hey, Heather.
And it's white, so it's not exactly brown or black, so it's not an ear pod or anything like that.
Right, what fell was clearly black and made a noise, and yeah. Whatever. It hissed. And it's like the fifth, like I said, it's the sixth example of her having roaches.
Listen, I mean, I don't know why people try to defend this woman's egregious behavior. This woman has fucking roaches running around her child, and you people act like it's no big deal. And that's when you know people are really just morally fucking disgusting individuals because
Well,
they rather hate bond with this lady who, in my opinion, in my opinion, this is not Granny's opinion. In my opinion, she's abusing her kids with this neglect, and that's just my opinion.
Well, here's the thing, Beats him. Like I said before, and actually Jonesy got mad one time and admitted it. Everything we're saying they know is true. They keep it in a private chat where they go off and they tell the truth. But as Joneson has admitted, she comes on and she takes a different approach because she wants to keep Brittany subs. So instead, she takes the approach of, I'm telling Brittany, this is wrong, but what they're doing is so bad to you. It just takes getting Jones mad for her to admit the truth. Josie even said in that clip when she's mad that Brittany is an absolute terrible mother.
Yeah. And then she's like, and then she says something about you drop these women off and I pick them up. So it's like you're admitting to sub poaching. You're sub poaching her.
Well, she can't sub poach over here because most of our subscribers don't like her. So she knows that if she takes the all the way anti-Brittany and tells the truth of what she sees and hears, that she's not going to have anybody watching. So she does that, better than everybody and keeps Brittany's subs, complacent. So everything's okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's the usual. Yeah, that's the problem with it. That's, you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta that's why I always sit there. I'm like, so it's one thing to be like to play sweeping for her falling asleep, but this is like a baby around, and it's like people need to start telling this lady to wake the fuck up and start taking things seriously. Like, ma'am, clean your fucking house, get an exterminator. Really, just. It's a very simple thing to do. You get the money. I don't know why she does not just fucking do that and just fix up her fucking house.
Well, if she can get 600 for a PlayStation they don't need, surely she can get somebody to help her pay for an exterminator. Nana offered. I can see why she turned Nana down, but where are you at, Diane?
Well, listen, she doesn't need money from people to pay for an exterminator. I mean, she could just do it herself.
Well, she can't afford Jello with fruit in it, B-Time. Come on now. But of course she can do it.
Why is she buying
Jello? They have plenty
Jello?
of fucking money.
Why is she buying Jello? Why don't she just buy an apple?
I don't know. It's a good question.
But you know what I mean? And I just think to me, that's what makes it more egregious that there's a baby and there's she's holding the baby and the roaches are crawling all over her and it's probably crawling on the baby too.
Oh, absolutely.
So this
actually those little seats closer down and roaches, you have one roach, you have a million. Okay, it's horrific.
Yeah. Another thing I would say is I'm trying to remember for a second. I forget. I'll get the thought about it later. But the whole thing is egregious. The whole fucking thing is egregious.
Absolutely. Me and my saint said, GW, what do you think of her buying and wearing a Toy Story shirt? The movie she promised to take the kids to and didn't. Made me sad for them. Well, what I want to know is what does Brittany's audience think of her constantly bragging about these little shopping sprees she's on? Even if it's just from Walgreens. But if you have no money, why are you buying different hair accessories and soccer jerseys and all of this from Walgreens on the night she's supposed to be taking the kids to the movies nonetheless? Why
Yeah.
does she even have a Toy Story shirt? If you have no money, why do you need a Toy Story shirt? Why?
Well, why dress up on so unprofessionally when you're on a camera for a true crime case?
Oh, that too, but
I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you dress up like you're just going to bed in your pajamas while you're on a
so
live stream?
gross.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you're doing a true
like,
crime. You're
represent
doing,
yourself, right.
yeah, and you're trying to get an audience. And it's like, you know, and look at the, by the way, Brittany, when you say, oh, well, the conditions of my house is not abuse. What is that woman being charged with? Child endangerment, 16 counts.
Condition of a home is and does fall under abuse, absolutely,
I'm sorry,
and
but
if it
yeah,
wasn't, CPS would have never told her to clean her fucking house up, as Angela has already revealed, and as we know, because all of a sudden, they're buying new cabinets, they're painting, they're renovating, they're getting beds, that's because CPS made them. So all those times you sit out here, Brittany, you say your CPS visits were frivolous and that, you're gonna pursue you blame it on me, Clue, Queen, whoever you want of that day, whoever your victim is that week, obviously they were warranted
yeah,
because they made you clean up.
yeah. And I just don't understand the whole situation. I mean, like, this
That's
woman
like
is,
that baby, beats him. The baby that was
oh,
eaten by the rats,
yeah.
a
The club.
newborn.
And another thing is, I don't think she's going to get the club foot treated. I don't think she's going to get it treated.
Wait, the what?
The club foot.
Oh yeah.
Because the reason why I think nothing's happening is because she hasn't mentioned it. And someone that, sad fishes all the time would mention that every single fucking time. Every single doctor visit. And she hasn't mentioned it once. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You're so fucking right.
That would be like a way to grift money, and she would have definitely jumped on that bandwagon, talking about all the treatment the kid has to go through and the surgery, and she would have went into full detail about that. But she hasn't at all. Yeah, but you have to have continued treatment with the clubfoot. It's not like one and done. It's a couple of treatments. So you know what I mean? And it's like you're sitting here and this lady is like, why would you ever support a lady like this? This is terrible. Honestly, I would rather support fucking Bullhorn Betty than Brittany. Like at least she's not abusing fucking children. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
that's how crazy it is. Like JLR, fucking Dolly Vision. Oh, I don't know about Dolly Vision. His brother, I don't know. His brother still lives with him, so that might be a problem. But it's still fucking crazy. It's like it's fucking nuts. And everyone just there's people that just sit here and act like this, like people who are making comments like this are out of place when they make these comments. And they're not out of place. There are people who are sitting here and watching this lady deteriorate, falling asleep on live streams, and now has roaches crawling all over her house, and she does nothing. Oh my God. My neighbor's growing up and had to wear a special shoe with braces on each side of the foot for years. Yeah, and she hasn't mentioned at all. And to me, that just says a lot because normally, like, if it was you or me or Queen, that would make sense. You wouldn't mention anything about treatment for your kid. But this woman mentions treatment. She mentions everything about her kids
Well,
because
she never even went to the follow-up for whatchamacallit, for her own after receiving what was it, 7 pints of blood?
if she lost 7 pints of blood, she'd be dead.
Yeah, and they certainly aren't going to make you walk to your ICU room. But even that story changes all the time too. So who knows?
Yeah, but she makes up shit all the time. She makes up shit because she sad fishes and she has to make the story more and more crazy, but she doesn't want to, you know what I mean? That's what I think.
Well, we
She's
played
just,
that guy. She mentioned she watches him, and that's exactly what his title was in his wife's story, the traumatic birth of their son. And it was
yeah,
very like, oh, okay, this is where she gets that from.
yeah, it's disgusting. The whole thing is disgusting.
First off,
So,
tomahawk steaks are so gross, but I do love the fact you're right. But that's because Diana's sending them groceries, so they get to spend their food money on other things.
why are they
It's just
eating
crazy.
tomahawk steaks if they're poor?
Oh, really sassy. Oh, I know. Isn't that something, Mr. beats him?
What?
The fact that they're constantly bragging about all the steaks they're cooking and shit.
Yeah, that's not exactly the diet of the poor person to eat $100 steaks. That's not definitely not the diet of a poor person. I have firsthand experience on that. Usually, you go in the butcher and you might get hamburger meat, like like chop chop or whatever they call it. You go and you get it for the pound or whatnot, and
Well, I
then you
mean,
make
she's constantly Ubering and DoorDash and all those things. They're not behaviors of people that are struggling either.
you know, and then you make like or like if you make like a meat sauce for your pasta or something like that. And pasta's pretty filling. There's a lot that's calorically dense, so you usually make pasta and stuff like that. You make your own
Yeah.
sauce.
3 freezers full of meat. Just the other night, she was talking about how she brought ribs. They were 15 for just 3 ribs. Wow.
$15 for 3 ribs?
That is insane.
See, this is why I think she has a problem. Like she's broke all the time. She has a spending problem, not a making money problem. I think she makes like $5,000 to $6,000 a month. And if you have
Well,
like no bills, you know what I mean. You should be living. You should be saving money at that point. You shouldn't be losing money.
well, that's been my whole thing this whole time is that oh, okay.
Chicken's pretty cheap too. Yeah.
What was I about to say? Okay, so it's not you, new kid. Thank you for telling us. I forget what I was even going to say about it.
You got to say how you plan on cooking tonight. I'm joking. Only reason we eat lots of steaks is because we raise cattle and have them process ourselves. Oh, okay.
That is awesome. Wasn't BJ talking about cute shoes? She got the baby. Why these shoes if she's getting treatment for her foot? I don't know. I don't want to talk about the baby's treatment or possible need for treatment, whatever. That's
Yeah.
really, you know what I mean? That it is what it is. But why is she buying shoes for a baby who can't even sit up on their own? The baby's but a couple months old. And she's buying hair bands. The baby doesn't even can't even use them
I
yet.
think she sees the baby as an like a fashion accessory.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You just said it, and it's true. And every mod before you, or every mod has said this. They said the same thing. Brittany buys like bullshit junk all the time. Like she'll and she proves it when she comes back from Walgreens and she has the soccer jersey on and she's showing the hair accessories she bought the baby and her addiction to scratch off tickets. I've always said, and I'll continue to say, Brittany buys the things they want and expects the audience to pay for the things they need.
It's a child's mentality.
How many people's households have 3 gaming computers, several switches, several gaming systems? Nobody lives that way. People
No, yeah, everyone just basically has a budget that they live by and they have to
Right.
spend and they think about other things. And as an adult, you start thinking about retirement. So you start putting money aside, or you have kids, you think of college funds. You want at least your kid to have some sort of better start than you did. So
Right,
you
but
start
they
thinking,
don't think that way. They're not responsible people. They're not thinking that way.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Instead, they're I can't express it enough. They have more value in their homes between these electronics they openly brag about than most people do.
Oh,
And that is
definitely
not a
me.
broke family. That is not broke. If they were broke, they would have sold those switches that they admitted were collecting dust a long time ago, or those Christmas and birthday gifts that have never been opened. They would have sold those things. They're not a struggling family. And she tries to present herself as this poor woe is me. I can't even afford money to get my nails done or take my kids to the movies. Yet she's saying all of that on a $2,000-$3,000 device while holding a $3,000 phone in her hand. They're not fucking broke. They are hood rich, ghetto rich is what we call them. When you can afford all the electronics, but you can't afford the light bill. That's what
Yeah.
they
I mean, like, why would you even have these items? It's like you don't have any financial security. Like YouTube is a very temporary thing. I
Mhm.
hate to tell people this, but like if
No,
you're on
as
the
we've learned.
platform, yeah, if you're on this platform and you're relevant for more than 5 years, that's an achievement of itself. If you're able to continue to grow, that's fantastic. But most people, this is like maybe 10 years, and most of them are gone. 99.9% of people gone. And the thing is, the money you make on here is temporary. You need to
Right.
make sure that you put the money away, and you need to or make sure that you're financially solvent. I mean, look at, for instance, all the people we've talked about in the past, they're gone. Like, for instance, T-Rev, he was making $20,000 a month. And look at him now. He's broke and he's
shit.
fucking doing Uber deliveries.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it can come as fast and it can go as fast. And the same thing with Brittany. Tomorrow her channel can get fucking demonetized or deleted and she's off the platform and suddenly she's making nothing basically because no one's going to follow her to Rumble, no one's going to follow her to Kick, no one's going to follow her to TikTok, and she loses it all. And that is the thing she doesn't quite understand. And it's like that's why you make sure you save up money. That's why you make sure you're financially solvent. But she doesn't do that because she's an irresponsible parent. An irresponsible parent, a responsible parent would have made sure to fucking have a backup.
Yep.
Most people live paycheck to paycheck. Yes, because they only make paycheck to paycheck money. She makes more than paycheck to paycheck money. Her house, she has no mortgage. She only has to pay. I don't even know the tax bill is high there. So the only thing she has to pay is a car, insurance for the car, electric, phone, and that's pretty and food. And if you're making $6,000 down in that area, it's going to go way farther than you can think of. And also, you know what I mean? She's not budgeting her food. She like her money, and she doesn't actually has a spending problem. That's pretty much it. And if she had a brain, she would put her money into some sort of savings account for a kid. But now these kids are going to basically suffer. They're not going to be able to pay for college, and they're going to have to take out loans for books and stuff like that. And the time they graduate, if they even go to college, they're probably going to owe $100,000. Her internet, yeah.
I couldn't believe somebody said that. I said I paid off my daughter's entire college tuition. Wouldn't that be such a fucking luxury? Wouldn't that be amazing?
With what money?
That's what I said. They said with the lawyer fund. Beats him with the lawyer fund. That certainly did not raise enough to pay off of that. I mean, come on.
Okay, sure.
Yep.
Okay. They always make up shit. Like they think these lawyers work for fucking nothing. They work for free. It's like, no, they're not free, and they're quite expensive, and they're not fun. It's only until they actually get sued and they actually have to pay for an attorney that they realize, wow, we were really big fucking morons here.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, 6 Up that was calling Queen, oh, she's a scammer. And then when she had to look up lawyers and they were quoting her prices, she said, oh, fuck. And she realized, it's pretty expensive. And that was just a small claims case. And it's the same thing. Like people here, I don't know, man. They're just really ignorant on the costs associated with lawyers. They're just really ignorant. You're lucky if you find a lawyer. Yeah, you're lucky if you find a lawyer that charges you $250 to $300 an hour. That's luck. That's not even like that. That's not even the median price. But yeah, these people make up lies because the thing is they just a lie. They're willing to just lie on you, and they don't give a fuck, and they try to destroy your reputation so they can destroy the means of which you can raise money and actually defend yourself in open court. Because these people only see this as a game or a television show, but it's not a game or a television show when you're being fucking sued or being fucked over by an injunction or your whole life is being basically fucked with.
I mean, I wish it was a reality or TV show and I can just say I'm done with it. That'd be fucking great.
Just like,
so great.
Yeah, like, okay, we're done with this skit. We're done. Let's go.
Yeah, let's move along now.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's never like that. And these people they don't understand the stress that you go through and that type of stuff. They don't understand the fucking bullshit that you have to go through. Not only are you dealing with this in the courtroom, you're dealing with people online that just lie about you blatantly, just continuously lie about you.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Okay. Well, Indy, if she has a savings, I will fucking I will eat soap for dinner.
Well, I don't think Brittany has a savings, but I know Craig has a pretty little.
Craig has a savings because he keeps his money separate. I'm talking about Brittany.
And Craig literally said it. And then Brittany accused me of hacking Craig's bank account because how did I know how much money he had in it? Oh, that's interesting.
Watch Brittany says, yo, Big Tim, you said if I don't have a savings, you eat soap. And then she opens up her savings account and has like $100 in it. Now you're done. Get that soap. And it opened up like last night. But
I'm looking for a video clip I know I have over here.
Yeah.
Of her plucking the bug out of her hair.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I got to skedaddle. I got work. You have a good one.
You have a great day, B team.
Bye.
Only thing you save is crumbs. Did your crumbs attract the roaches too? I've also had BJ go right behind Craig and say that he's lying. Craig doesn't have any money in the bank. Well, you can't have it both ways. You can't accuse me of hacking his bank account because I knew the amount and then also state that there is no amount. But that's what Brittany does. Brittany lies to lie, and she lies all the damn time, and we all know it. But she is not lying about this one, about the wish list. That was definitely a subscriber who tried to get me with the same thing back in March. I looked into it, couldn't find any proof to it. They're not a subscriber that commented or interacted a lot. So for that reason, of course, you know, I didn't help them. I think on the clip, hold on. No, this ain't it. Dang it. I'm finding it. What else happened over the weekend besides Roachgate again? I don't know why my volume's so loud. I mean, so low. I don't know why I can't hear well. I'm trying to listen to this feed. Did you see pictures from the wedding? I did not. I heard the roach didn't fall. It took one whiff. Well, that. Oh, where's that at, Sassy? He says as much, beware. Well, Brittany has taught them all that her whole family that they say what they want on the internet, they get it. Oh. This video I found is interesting, but I got to watch the entirety before I pull it out. But definitely a flashback into time. Definitely a flashback into time. Chat will know. Just saying. Carl tried to pitch that $1 million wish list to you. She did, yeah. She did. The same exact thing. For her dog Miko and blah blah blah. Whoa, look at this one. I don't know why my volume's so damn low, but I am trying to figure it out as I talk to you all. Let me get my regular playback speed and play this while I get the latest one of Craig and his threats and wishes of death amongst us all. Holy shit, thank you, One Shot.
No better than to do some shit like that. That's
Why is that,
disrespectful
Brittany?
alone.
Because who?
Because it's disrespectful. You can't
Is it
sit there and claim you
disrespectful? Because there's been a lot of
it's very
disrespectful shit
disrespectful.
going on.
So that
And,
was the
and to be
first
quite
thing.
frankly, Brittany, to be fair, Shaq owes her that, not me.
Oh,
Yeah.
he definitely
Shaq owes
does.
her
'cause
that
he did-
respect.
Oh, he absolutely does, and he's way.
So, for all of you who don't know, this was me and Brittany's introduction to fighting. I had somebody up on my panel that Brittany felt was inappropriate for me to have on. I'm seeing if I can change my headphones. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
way more wrong than you are.
No, that's not working either. What the fuck? My volume's so low, I can barely hear.
I'm
Right.
not saying that by any means, but I'm just saying that was the beginning. And
Right,
then
well, then why wasn't that spoken? Why didn't it come to me and say, hey, it hurt my feelings that Shaq was on panel and this was being said, and I would have been aware and I could have done something differently. You can't fault me for shit I don't know.
because Melissa was just going to let that shit go. Like I said,
Okay,
well, then she wasn't even going to say anything about it at all. She's going to be the bigger person. For all I know, it may not even bother her, but I can tell you right now, it's fucked up. So then that
Okay, well, I'm
happened.
sorry you feel that way.
And
Can I
then
be
you
an outsider
allow
looking in?
Clover. You allow Clover. And
Brittany, we
Jessica,
just
I
went over
remember
this.
you.
I went over this
I
50
remember
times.
you. I
I
remember
didn't
you from the
recall-
doctor's chat.
This is me and Brittany's very first argument, you guys. This is where it all stemmed from. Day 3 of live streaming. What a flashback. Oh, I got, when I came home, there was gifts here, and one of them was candles from Laura, and they were absolutely stunning, but I have not lit them yet. One is the watermelon, even has like the black for the seeds. It's really cute, but I haven't got to light them yet. Mega says, did anyone else hear reality tell BJ she bought her baby like 7 pairs of shoes? I'm sorry, but shoes? The baby can't even wear shoes. That's what I'm saying. The baby's 2 months old. Don't advertise them, Jamani. I don't give a fuck what that weirdo says. She should go back to writing to pen pal and the likes of Stephen Stearns and stop trying to have such a got you moment with me. It's desperate. It smells desperate. It looks desperate. Literally everybody was like, the fuck are you talking about, you weirdo? Trying so hard to get a reaction out of me. Why don't you go back to writing Stephen Stearns? Don't worry about me.
Right, I was in Natasha's chat. Yes, I was, right? I don't recall Clover. I didn't recall it. Then you said it was under a different name, and I'm still telling you, I don't recall her comments. I'm not aware of them.
So you don't remember Clover being on Natasha's panel the entire week, the first
No.
week that Melissa. Okay.
Oh, you guys don't know about that? You want to talk about playing dumb in your subscribers' faces? Yes. Yes. She pen palled with Stephen Stearns, lied to everybody that it was a subscriber of hers that was pen palling them, just so happened to describe her to a T and use her actual name and everything. And then eventually came clean a few days later to admit that it's actually her that was pen palling with Stephen. But just played it in her subscribers' faces like, oh yeah, it said, no, it's not BJ. It's the headband wearer. Yep. Just so happened to use her name and everything, but one of her subscribers believe it wasn't her. It was a subscriber that was sending her all of the interactions they were having, and it wasn't somebody that's trying to get her and get Stephen Stearns in like a gotcha moment. Oh no. It was very much like, just interacting with them. Mm-hmm. Well, they are accessible, but yeah, but don't write their name in my chat. They got enough advertisement off me. They're not getting any more.
No, but let me ask you this, Brittany. Do you recall me being doxxed on that panel for going
I
up
do.
there and asking if this is being blown out of proportion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
remember
what's-
a bunch of that shit happening to you. Yeah, I do.
Right. So what has happened in my, so I can't speak on that because it intertwines with somebody else's story, right? I'm still being blamed for other people's shit. I'm just asking you to put yourself in my position and tell me what I could have done differently and I can work on it, but I can't change what happened and the hostility is not cool. I did the best I
Yeah.
could with what I had.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's this. This is, I broke the girl code. It wasn't Brittany, Gary. That's exactly what this is because I had a man up in my channel. Broke girl code.
From outsider looking in, also, how am I supposed? We're supposed to know people's personal lives, their personal relationships.
Well, more
I don't-
importantly, we've been asked not to even say her name or initials. So now I'm really lost.
Oh,
'cause
but
of
you
it.
say her name every fucking time you go on panel, Kim. Every time. So is it like you really respect that anyway?
For the kids in the background, by the way. Always, even then.
I'm glad that you're putting your feelings out there, Brittany. Are you speaking for her now? Because here's the thing.
I'm not speaking for her at all.
I'm
I'm speaking.
The night I ended my live for that other person to go live, and we sent everybody over there. So this was before that. So I'm asking, when the I'm a Clover thing happened, right? What did I do so bad, Brittany? Because the night before you were cool with me. What did I do? I just wish somebody would be direct and honest with you. What did I do? And if it's nothing, Brittany, say it.
No,
If it's nothing,
It was nothing. It was that right off the bat, when I first went live, I immediately had over 150, 200 people that day, and it threatened them. It threatened the likes of people like Brittany. And because I, right off the bat, so many people liked me, Brittany needed to make sure nobody liked me. And that's what it is. And that's why I keep saying, what is the real issue here? Why won't anybody tell me what the actual issue is? Because she couldn't just be honest and say it.
I just wish somebody would be direct and honest with you. What did I do? And if it's nothing, Brittany, say it.
no,
If it's
no.
nothing, say it. What did I do?
Jessica, I'll be honest with you, and I told you this before. I feel like you were over in Natasha's channel, and you were a part of that chat at the same time as I was, Melissa was, and all of us. And I just find
Right.
it really hard to believe that you seen all of the stuff go down with Melissa, and you don't know
But
who
I
Clover
didn't
is.
remember everybody's names. Like, didn't you tell me she
Okay.
had a name change? What was it before?
But she
So
wasn't
right there.
she wasn't partners.
Okay.
She wasn't partners until before. It was way before. She's been going by Clover for a long time.
Okay. Well,
So-
to be fair, again, I have short-term memory loss from a car accident I was in. And secondly, it wasn't my pain to clock. So no, I didn't clock every comment that was ever made. And I made that clear. But you still felt how you felt. So I'm
Was
asking
it-
you again, what did I do?
Wasn't my situation to pay that much attention to. Wasn't my situation to clock. This sounds sped up, but it's normal.
Right, I get what you're saying.
Again, I just don't know what I could have done differently.
Hey, Karma.
Well, I
Besides
listen,
me,
and I was
to yell
wrong
at her
for
and
that.
block her.
I was wrong for that, and I should not have held that over
Thank
your
you.
head, and I should not have went to other people,
Yep.
and said what I said. But the smear
you.
campaign,
That's all I
I've
needed,
never-
Brittany, was for you to admit it. Well, it feels like
Yes,
a smear campaign, right? If I did that to you,
Okay.
Brittany, if I came to Holly and was like, oh, I can't come to your chat, she's in there, but I'm not asking you to choose. And then I went to another person and said something. And then meanwhile, I have a whole group chat going about you. Does it feel like a smear campaign to you?
Right.
See? And that's what Brittany used to do. If you're friends with Granny, you can't be friends with me. If you have Granny in your chat, I can't come in your chat anymore. That's exactly what she used to do. It's so fucking pathetic. So pathetic. And she still does that. She sees you in other people's chats. She'll try to, like, talk shit.
Well, it feels like
Yes,
a smear campaign, right? If I did that to you,
Okay.
Brittany, if I came to Holly and was like, oh, I can't come to your chat, she's in there, but I'm not asking you to choose. And then I went to another person and said something. And then meanwhile, I have a whole group chat going about you. Does it feel like a smear campaign to you?
Right.
And again, you did nothing wrong. So my feelings, it felt like, I know you guys like, okay, maybe the word smear campaign was the wrong word, but it felt like one. It did.
Okay, I respect
It
that.
felt like you guys were just throwing as much mud on my name as you could at that point when, again, the day before everything was fine. So it was fucked up. It was really fucked
But
up.
just so it,
But I
at
appreciate
least
you
you have
acknowledging
to-
it, and I appreciate you.
yeah, I mean,
55 months. No one, Proud of you, Jess. Hey, weirdos, hit the thumbs up. Thank you, no one. Thank you so much. 55 months is insane. Been working on my bougie Amazon wish list. Same.
but as times went on in my, my internet completely went out. I had to flip over to my data. So, but yeah, I apologize because I should have never done that. I don't want drama with anybody. I know that I have come off aggressive. People probably have an idea of me, but that's not who I am. And I'm sorry that you've seen that side. And I hope that you know that I'm not by any means behind the scenes talking about you. I did before. It was out of anger. I shouldn't have done that. And I'm sorry.
Thank you.
And I hope that we can move on and get back to
I mean,
focusing
to be
on
honest,
what's
I've been
really-
trying to
Who wants to bet that Brittany did not move on directly after this?
move on. Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. That's all I initially wanted is, obviously there's been harm done and there's, no going back from that. So just why can't we all just move on with our channels and do what we're doing and just respect each other as different personalities in this side of the YouTube world and, let people do what they're going to do. That's all I've been asking this whole time.
And I don't ever want to be the cause of you hurt.
Huh.
That broke my
Well,
heart when I
yeah.
heard you crying, and I'm sorry for that because I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah. It
So-
hurts a lot.
But yeah, I feel like
My
I pretty much
bitch.
said what I needed to say. I guess I can let y'all get back to your conversation now. And thank you, Holly, for letting me come up here.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop down now, and y'all have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Isn't it locked? Mhm.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this about BJ, Brittany.
Brittany,
I have
So
never,
psycho.
ever trusted Brittany from the minute that she pulled that shit on MJ. Well, not on MJ, but on Granny. In behalf of defending MJ when MJ wasn't even around. Like, you know what I mean? Like she was off fucking, she was out of bounds. She was fucking way outside of her fucking lane. And she's shady. She's snaky.
it's gotten, and
Period.
I agree. I want nothing to do with her. She was actually the one that, well, the video had already been made. But she was actually the one when she had her own cam slip and she thinks that I gave it to Crafton for the morning show. He was reading an email that I had sent him.
Oh my God.
And he was also getting ready to show the cam slip. And it wasn't even a cam slip. She purposely turned her fucking camera on to show one of her 10,000 cats.
Oh
and
my God,
decided
I
to
remember
get pissed,
this.
apparently.
I remember this, and then said it was a cam slip and cried that everybody's showing this horrible cam slip of hers, but it was never a cam slip.
Because of the comments that were made about it, I don't know, but
To the chat one time. But listen, look,
It doesn't
right now,
matter.
Parker
It was
and
your
mine.
reaction. Can I
That was
start from
petty,
square one?
That's petty.
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's
What?
okay. That's petty.
yeah.
Let me start from square one.
Yes, please.
I went through
Ooh,
hell,
fuck.
which
I
you
know.
are very well aware of. Hell with NC. I didn't even talk to anybody for 2 weeks. Michelle K said, check out your channel. You'll like it there. I checked out your channel. I liked it there. You and I started talking. You invited me to be part of it. You said that we were going to do.
This is like 3 years ago. Yeah. Because Brittany has never been a good person. She fucked many people over.
Segments. I gave you the days we were going to do them with me. I was excited. I did not want to be a part of the drama. I can't emotionally deal with the drama. The time went on and on and on. I was coming up on panel. And then all of a sudden, everything was drama. Everything. And then you add Parker coming in. And Parker and I are fine right now.
Everything
So
was
then
drama.
we weren't because she had
Everything
just
was
left the
drama,
channel.
Christine.
What?
Everything was drama because
Yes.
around the time, because around the time that Parker was coming in, that was when I was letting you bring people on that had basically that Natasha had.
You were giving a voice to people that were, yes, you gave a voice that I brought to you of people that were hurt by her.
Right. That's what.
Then all of a sudden, it turned into the same shit that I had left. I love Jax dearly,
What?
but he was coming up on panel.
Oh, ain't that something? Not Brittany doing a whole panel of ex people that left Natasha, but she's such a victim of everybody talking on her. This is Christiane. She's been around for years.
Every night, saying the same shit
Wednesday.
Natasha said. It was triggering.
The
And then
same
Parker
stuff
came
Natasha
in.
said,
Can I
like what?
finish? And then we all know how Jax communicates, right?
Okay, well, because Jax was coming up talking about his childhood stuff.
He was calling Natasha all
she's
kinds of
so
fucking fat jokes.
gross.
All this, all that. It was
No.
creating a back and forth. And then the thing with Parker, and every promise you ever fucking made me was broken. So I started my own channel.
You want to talk about
make my own
promises
promises
broken,
happen.
Christine? Really?
Yes.
You want to talk about
Every-
promises broken? When
Yes.
you said you were going to start your channel,
Oh my
Don't let me buy a plane ticket.
I would never go live on top of your live. I would never do that to you. I would never go live the same time as you.
Oh, not the going live at the same time.
Oh my God.
What happened? You started your channel. You started going live at the exact same time as me every night.
That's
You
not
started going
true.
live every night.
That is not true.
That is true.
Lee Ann and I were very careful that we did not do that. In fact, my very first premiere, you were scheduled at a certain time and you moved it to be at my exact same time.
See, that's how Brittany was. She was so worried that people would do better than her that she would hold on to this little like drama bullshit. Like you went live at the same time as me, and this creator's like, no, you actually changed your timeline to your stream to be at the same time as me. I agree, Yvette. Absolutely not for kindness. There was something behind that.
You have your supporters right now because one of them just came in here and said it, thinking that I went in there and caused you problems and left you with the pieces that you didn't want. If you didn't want problems with Natasha, you wouldn't have done half the shit that happened, and it had nothing to do with me.
I never
Jax
looked
was
at
up
you
there
like
without
gold,
me.
Christian. It's
All
not
kinds
that
of people were up there without me.
I
You
was
used
you
me.
like gold.
You used me.
You
You
used
used my
me.
pain and fucking shit on it.
Christian, how many times did I come to you and ask you to come get on my panel?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because if I used you, I would have been all up in your shit that day.
Not true.
Wanting you to come get on my panel.
Not true.
Tell your people
Coco,
that
thank
when I talked, everything was fine. We had my premiere. And you can also ask Gladys. We talked on the phone about times that I should go, so I didn't interrupt you. And you weren't there. None of you were. What am I to take
And
of
neither
that?
were you, Christine. It goes.
What
both
am I to
ways.
take? Yeah, you didn't come to my premiere. You didn't
You
call
said
me.
wherever you
How many
had
chances did I had to go through Gladys to even get a hold of you half the time, Brittany.
You haven't-
I said I heard many times BJ saying she hoped Christiane comes up to share her story. Many times.
All the time.
What? That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Shut up.
So there's a lot of mistruths like you see right here. I was streaming it. No, I wasn't. I wasn't even on my own panel to stream it.
This is the stream immediately after the roundtable stream where BJ admitted to Granny that she speaks on her frequently, but Granny isn't even talking about her.
That Gen X didn't know I was streaming it. Yes, she did. Gen X, I asked Gen X, do you mind if I asked Brittany to make peace? Gen X didn't mind. No, I wasn't streaming, and she kept arguing with me that I wasn't. I'm like, I'm not even on my own fucking panel. How am I streaming? But Lysol was streaming, and it was a complete shit talking fest, and Brittany ran right back over there. So who the fuck broke the peace here?
We made an agreement not to speak on each other. Brittany left that panel and ran and spoke on me. Good little flashback. Remember the round table that Michelle? Oh my goodness. Hey, Sofa. I miss Holly. Yeah, Holly held some good streams, I'll tell you that. She certainly did. But this is not the channel that has the Craig one. All Craig's threats. Can't find that one. I didn't know about that. Thanks for sharing. It's because she's a loser who lies just get rid of extra breath. Well, it's probably why she's always out of breath, too. Green Eye, thank you so much for the gifted membership. What year was that from? That was the original. Tina right here says, y'all made an agreement on Queen's less than 24 hours. She broke it. Yep. That was 4 years ago. All those clips 4 years ago. Same shit, different year. Same Brittany, same victim mentality, same fucked everybody over, but everybody fucked her over. Christiane was so immature and needy. Had a whole bizarre parasocial mind relationship with NC to the point she was crying because NC didn't celebrate her birthday. I remember that. Oh, there are some weird people here. Something very weird is happening in New York right now. What? All right, let me see. Let me see if I can. All right. So it is a just saying video because they're the ones that give all the dates. Let's see. But it wouldn't have been a new one. Because I know all their new ones. They do great videos. Oh, yeah. It's from 4 months ago. God, can you imagine the amount they could add on at this point? Craig over there hoping God, but he hoped God would hurt me. That's pretty crazy. I don't know about any Christianity that celebrates that shit.
Carbs. Like I was saying, I'll crack like 0 carbs.
What in the world?
How I say it all, that isn't that sweet? They're so sweet. How I say it all cracker like.
Oh, I say cracker breathing. Is that racist?
I was about to say that. Yeah, right. All right.
Brittany, I was about to say that. I'm going to grab different headphones. These are driving me crazy.
So
you can't even talk about your own people. That's okay.
Or telling them that shaming my but yeah, and you're freaking you're from the South, making us look like freaking Southerners. You're fitting the stereotype of the damn Southern stereo. Or you're fitting the I'm not even saying it right. You are
specifically what I was talking about.
Fitting the stereotype. Hold on.
So it's not for everybody because most people are dumbasses. In my opinion. Is that narcissistic?
No.
Is that arrogant?
All right, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to.
You got nothing to offer a man at her home?
Oh my God, that is so much better. I can hear again. I can hear again. Woo! All right, this is so much better. Oh, being drunk is no excuse. Yeah, absolutely no excuse. Oh my God, thank God I can hear. Oh, not Brittany watching me on Deets. Now Deets defends you. Huh?
She's got nothing to offer children. She's got nothing to offer her friends. She's got nothing to offer her children other than.
Oh, you guys want to hear the response I had to Craig with this one? Give me just a second. I made Brittany cry over this. She literally cried over my response. And denied that Craig ever said it. That was wild. I forgot all about this. I got nothing to offer my children. Mm, 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 mm. Give me just a second. That community post left her literally crying. Oh, yeah, she cried. Denied it. Craig never said nothing like that. I didn't even know this clip was out here. Piece of shit. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, she is, Chloe. Yes, she is. I never met Christians that use God as their personal, like, I don't know, weapon the way these people do. Do. Hey, Miss Mary. Honey, I'd be terrified. Oh, really? Rev and Shiny do it too? No shock there, huh? All right, here we go. God is more loving than the way they make him out to be. Yeah, that's how they act. Like God is their personal hitman. Absolutely how they act. She didn't even mention it to reality since reality. Mm-mm-mm. She uses God as a shield. All right, this has to load. So while I wait for it, I'll play you this because I missed a little bit grabbing headphones.
What I was talking about.
Taking the stereotype. Hold on.
So it's not for everybody because most people are dumbasses. In my opinion. Is that narcissistic?
No.
Is that arrogant?
All right, I'm gonna try to
What's
do
going on
this.
here?
I'm gonna try to
She's got nothing
open
to
up.
offer a man in her home. She's got nothing to offer children. She's got nothing to offer her friends. She's got nothing to offer
What
her
was
children other than trashing and hurting other people.
Even if you
That's satanic, man. When all you do is steal, kill, and destroy, and go after other people, you're evil. You're Satan's.
Oh my God, I'm killing people? Holy shit. Just because I killed your girlfriend's self-esteem doesn't mean I'm killing people. Holy shit. He's so dumb. That guy's always out here preaching to the fucking air. Go to church. Go to church. What a weirdo. He is so bizarre. Oh my goodness. This from the night he said he was happy. He was smarter than most people. It makes him proud. My old lady Brainy had fully kicked this morning. I know she comes in here sometimes. I didn't want her gaslighting you with her BS. Love you. Oh, no. Listen, like I said the other day, don't you apologize. But if you have to constantly keep admitting that perhaps you were wrong. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I misunderstood. Oh, I didn't know what that meant. Then you are a problem, right? And I don't know who would go if they can't do true crime and they also can't do drama. Maybe you should stick to pen paling. Okay. Because you can't get either of those two things correct. All right, where'd it go? Okay, this was my post back, and it literally made Brittany cry. Hey, Brittany, I was told your bum, unemployed, alcoholic boyfriend, because you're not married, Miss Christian, stated I have nothing to offer my children. I'm late to hearing this because 1, I don't watch your pathetic dry begging self, and 2, I'm currently at the beach with my children for the holiday weekend. I went to bed at an appropriate time, so I missed your rage quitting stream. But when I woke up this morning on time to get my kids to school, I noticed a comment of yours you left at 4 a.m. Do you ever log off? Anyway, how cute are you two sitting in your in-laws' home all day together online talking about someone having nothing to offer their kids? Let me tell you what I offer my children, who I put first and foremost, unlike you. When's the last time you tossed a ball with your boys, Brittany? Electronic sports don't count. When's the last time you tucked them in and cuddled them to sleep? Does the one still have nightmares and sleep behind you while you spew horrendous things on here, like true crime stories? My children, who went sick, I stay offline to take care of. What did you do? Give yours cough medicine after a week of horrible coughing and then jump right back online? Nothing cures quicker than a mother's love. I'm sure your kid's immune system would also benefit from a homemade meal. McDonald's isn't real food. My children eat proper meals throughout the day, get adequate exercise, and aren't placed on electronics and bribed to leave me alone. We play a sport together every evening, from baseball, basketball, to bike riding. My children live together and know each other as siblings. Your man had you give up 3 of your kids to start a family with him that he won't even provide for. Are you the reason they chose not to live with you, or is he? Do your boys even know they're 3 siblings? By the way, what's he too busy doing that you're constantly interrupted while live and your kids are awake at 1, 2, 3 a.m. on school nights? Prepping for the end of the world in his parents' home, using racial and homosexual slurs to insult strangers online, and banging back a few cold ones to take care of your kids who are begging for attention while you're begging strangers to pay the bills because your man refuses to provide for his family? If this is your job, then the least he could do is the job of a parent. Is there anyone at home parenting those boys? Maybe that's why a video of one twerking naked was uploaded to your channel with the title it had. Poor kid was begging for attention. Your man lacks a lot, but he sure has all the audacity. I'll tell you what I have to offer my kids. Everything yours are missing out on. The love, guidance, and compassion of a mother. Oh, and my kids would choose me over anyone in this world. Sadly, you can't say the same. Brittany act like I pulled that out of my ass and said it for no reason because she deleted this stream.
My opinion. Is that narcissistic?
No.
Is that arrogant?
All right, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to.
She's got nothing to offer a man in her home. She's got nothing to offer children. She's got nothing to offer her friends. She's got nothing to offer her children other than trashing and hurting other people.
Even if you,
that's satanic, man. When all you do is steal, kill, and destroy, and go after other people, you're evil. You're Satan's minion. How many words you had in your stat?
Greg, what'd you say?
How many words you had?
Did y'all hear him?
How many words you have in your snatch there,
He said, how many worms have you had up in your snatch?
I'm getting the Wendy's and cat.
Have you ever heard somebody laugh hysterically about such? How many worms have you had up in your snatch? And she's like hysterical. She's proud of him for what he said. Cackling like it's something hysterical. You aren't cackling. And again, this is what Brittany does though, right? Because I made that post. She acted like I said it for no reason. Denied that Craig ever said that about me. And because she hides her streams. She's a coward. And so is he.
And these wait and tell me.
It was in there when you walked in there.
I don't know how old it is.
I just got it tonight. But I got the Craig, can you have patience with me?
Isn't it amazing she's playing my stream after she sued me to shut up about her? Gee golly.
You won't even let me talk. Craig, the only thing about Craig is he is the quite opposite of politically correct, if you will. And I'm not just talking about political, I'm talking about everything. So we got to be careful with him because he's a sailor. Yeah, we could do it on a date and all that shit.
No consequences. Because like I told you all before, that's who and what Brittany and Craig truly are. They try to censor themselves for YouTube. And so Brittany can what type of Christian man is old school sailor like and just uses slurs all the time? I didn't know that was very Christian like.
You have to be very strategic and calculated on my channel. So
I woke up and I guess they were Muslims were talking shit to me.
hold on.
I'm not gonna say anything bad.
Why are they talking shit to you?
Because
And no, you fucking idiots in the background. Before you say anything, we are not anti
No.
Islamic.
Mm-mm.
He argues with people all over the world, y'all.
You hear Craig in the background. Well, I am.
why they care to argue with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I only got a little over 1,000 followers, and it's just some guy making a comment, but they've got to come and just like swarm me.
Oh.
One of the people I follow I keep up with the wars that are going on, you know, like in the Middle East and shit. And one of the guys I followed said, you know, it's nice that, you know, Jews and Christians work together. and I made a Bible quote, some Bible verses that the Bible says that Israel will be restored, and you know, we've talked about it before. They'll have a revival. That God's not forgotten them; He's going to bring it back too. You know.
Yeah.
And talking about unity, and I was talking about unity, and then the Muslims. I woke up and the Muslims were saying, I don't even know what they were saying. It didn't really make sense, but they just hated it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It'll be all right.
They can't.
Somebody's always mad.
They can't stand to see us come together because they're afraid that they're the enemy. You know what I mean? I disagree. I kind of am anti-Islam.
Craig, no, you're not.
Yes, I am, because they I can restucco the house and look like a new house. You know, I got money. I can look like a retired stripper who's been
If you have to go into somebody's house.
Oh, you look like a retired stripper who's been pimped out.
Look at that face.
She got some
Yeah.
bitch ass
There
eyes.
you go. You
Oh,
got
she
it.
does. There you go.
Got
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, look at
Fucking witch.
You know what?
She's got that big ass chin and jaw, just like Blue.
If you have like the
Yeah.
yeah.
Twice he says it. Twice he says it. Hey, Lovey.
No, he's reading. That
Yeah.
bitch is hooking down.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
That's what she's hooked. Her eyes is black. Her hair's black if she didn't bleach it. And she's having to hold her dentures in.
Not
Oh,
Brittany.
yeah.
Wrong
3
with
6
it.
Mafia. We know what kind of boyfriend you're looking for. Oh yeah. I had a couple gummies. Everything's funny. Right? That bitch was funny. With her fucking hook nose.
Wow.
She's the one that got her fucking teeth in her mouth. The dentures. Great blame. We all see it.
Now, let's talk about that for a minute. There's a reason Craig wants to go against every woman's looks. I'll tell you what, these are the Christians with their racist, statements going on. But how nice is it to keep going on about the way everybody else looks and their nose and this and that, and their eyes are black and their nose is this and their nose is that. I'll tell you what, my nose, nor Nonsense's nose, has ever had 3-4 fucking warts on it. Okay. I don't think they're in a position to talk about people's looks. This is no filter. Look, she don't even got eyebrows. I don't know what color that hair is. I have never seen somebody's forehead scrunch up like that. That's, I thought I had a big forehead, and you had nerve talking about my forehead all these years, Brittany, because Lord have mercy on your soul. Guys say you want to talk about women's eyes and teeth and nose and foreheads. Let me hold up a mirror to you. They probably ate her eyebrows, Chloe. You're right. But they listen, look at this while you listen to what they're saying about the way other women look. Other women who actually take care of themselves. I don't care how anybody currently feels about Nonsense. She puts a lot more into the way she looks than Brittany ever will.
You hold it in with your bottom lip. That ain't no list. Her whole bottom lip is just holding under her teeth in. Maybe it's a bridge, but it's
Could be
like
a-
partial. You get a partial picture.
Yeah, you can go partial.
But she's got something. Hook ass nose.
That's funny.
She's so dumb. She's over there showing her hook nose and thinks some man's gonna want some of that. Yeah, she got hook nose and bossy. I'm better than Brittany.
Seems she's some tough girl.
Wow.
With a flat fucking face.
Yeah, she's
Watch
big,
that nose.
worthless and weak.
Worthless and weak.
Oh man, let's put a paper bag over her head now. I'd have to put a paper bag on that head.
I'd have to put a paper bag over that head. Who remembers Craig stating that he only has relations with Brittany from behind? Now that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Could you imagine if anybody else's partner came onto their mic and made that statement? They'd be playing it on repeat, laughing at her. No, I do not blame him at all, but I think it's hysterical. I'm sorry, he said it, not me. He's talking about paper bags and all of this. Well, he also said about his own woman, so.
We love Dark Souls. Sorry.
Why? But wait a minute. Why is that? Why are y'all over there supporting her when she thinks Americans are fat? We're fat and lazy.
Why do we have
Americans are fat and lazy, and I say that as an American. Why do you think they have that? What was that special called? Jumbo size or whatever it was. Americans are fat and lazy. Most Americans are obese. And I don't care if somebody from another country says that. It's the truth. We say it ourselves. And you're a great example of that, Brittany. You're the perfect example. How about that cave slip? And they showed all the big gulps, all the giant fast food cups Brittany has sitting behind her. Yeah, supersize me. Right. Are any of you offended by that as Americans? The only people I'd be offended by it are the ones that it hits. Ain't that right, Brittany? That hits to the soul identity of who you are. Just like when I said about Brittany being a lousy, wasteful piece of shit. Your Honor, that struck to the what did she say? To basically to the identity of who I am. Of course it did. Of course you're mad about it.
People love Dark Souls. Sorry. Why? But wait a minute. Why is that? Why are y'all over there supporting her when she thinks Americans are fat? You know, we're fat and lazy.
Why do we have to come save you every time you get in a fucking war?
Like,
why don't you take
stop?
Ukraine?
Why do we have to come save you every time you get in a fucking war? Craig says. Wow. As if Craig would ever step up and please
stop, Craig. Stop. Stop. Hold on. Didn't know it was your turn.
Jesus says, bless this peacemaker.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the
Oh. So they go from trashing to pulling out their little Bible scriptures.
No, that ain't what I'm talking about. Just don't go into the WAR stuff or any of that. That's politics.
Do you guys think that Brittany and Craig pray to God before or after they come on the internet and scam the fuck out of everybody and run their filthy mouths and use God as a personal hitman? I'm genuinely curious. At what point do you think they actually pray to God?
Is fucking no, it's a channel killer.
You're whittling Craig's cock away and said all he's got is a little nub.
But Craig, we just can't.
You're whittling Craig's cock away and all he's got is a little nub.
It's a channel killer.
You're whittling Craig's cock away and said all he's got is a little nub.
But Craig, we just can't. Like some of the worst shit.
He laughs like I would expect. Brittany, did you get me the beer? No wonder he likes Nick and Hung.
Imaginable about somebody.
I seriously think he's inbred.
Well,
he's not normal.
It could be because like the worse it gets, it's sadistic, right? The worse it gets, the more he laughs. It's like,
wow.
Which one was that?
They're again describing themselves. These are people who openly admitted they laugh hysterical at when the man hits the propeller during the Titanic. These are the people that literally get joy talking about horrific crimes against children. I mean, please.
Getting there real deep.
It gets, the more he laughs. It's like,
wow.
Which one was that?
Getting there real deep.
You got a pretty mouth. Get in there real deep. This the man we're all jealous of?
I don't know.
Deliverance. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like Betsy Sue.
Oh, not Craig calling another man the P word.
Oh my God. And she's like Betsy Sue on his hip, right? Like she's right there beside him.
She's like the mom from Leatherface.
Yeah.
Over there encouraging it all.
Yeah.
Only
God.
She'd probably be better at it, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the mom from Leatherface. She kind of looked normal. She looks more like Leatherface's sister.
Right.
His laugh is so what you would expect.
You fucking mountain bitch. You little inbred mountain.
You just admitted.
Did you even pass high school, son? Did you even graduate? You inbred, low IQ, mountain man bitch.
Are these the people that are always threatening to sue people? Because these are interesting statements. Glad they've been documented since Brittany hides all her streams.
You don't even realize that the reason they're all on her ass is because she's so big. And that's the same reason you're on her ass.
That's the same reason you're on her ass. Yes, the same reason Brittany's on her ass. You know what's funny? Is Brittany's once again, because we have court coming up, she's trying to do the whole, I'm not doing drama, y'all. Because court's coming up. And she wants to present a clean image. See, a lot of these people that like to do frivolous lawsuits, they like to hide their dirty deeds, knowing that they plan on doing something, deceptive, right? Like, I don't know, hiding your ex account, hiding all your videos, striking videos, trying to do all the things to act like you have clean hands, as if everything hasn't been documented. Like these videos right here. Document it. And guess what? The originals. This creator who makes all these fantastic videos has all the originals. What's up, Jamie? What do you got to tell me, girl?
A pervert, dude. Yeah, something's wrong with you.
It's
Everybody can see that
weird.
you're like this inbred, giggling donkey motherfucker from Tennessee mountains.
Wow, that's how Brittany thinks of anybody from Tennessee. You listening, Dissy Diane? This is how they think of people. The sweet Christians over there.
You're a sick little dude. Everybody knows it. You're bald. Do you even have teeth in your mouth?
No.
Well, that's, again, rich. Because, well, does your own girl got teeth in her mouth? To be talking like that, you would think they're like this really young, hot-looking couple that, I don't know, have reason to talk about other people's looks. But I assure you that is not the case here. I mean, I've seen Clue and Cletus came up many of times. I've never seen Clue ever came up with a big ass stain on her shirt. Talking about do they have all their teeth? How many teeth is Brittany missing at this point? As they look like the Hills have eyes too. They don't have room to talk on anybody's looks. This is Brittany without any filters. Don't ever forget it. Okay? This is Brittany without any filters at all. No eyebrows, 0 eyelashes. She didn't even brush her hair for the day. There's a reason she's wearing long sleeves when it's about 90-something degrees. Craig said he hoped the baby had a fat ass like Brittany, which is such a bizarre statement. But then you look and she got the flattest ass I ever seen. You want to say anybody looks like the Hills have eyes. I mean, I don't care if you're the prettiest or the ugliest person on earth to go around talking about anybody else when you yourself, Brittany even, his face even droops the way Brittany's droops. Does she really got room to be talking? If you told me this was her, that she played this actor, I would believe you. I'd believe you. The only, maybe more like this one, but there's not much difference going on here. I think the only difference is they have more teeth. So we got this, and then we got this. It is unfathomable that these two would come on the internet talking about anybody else's looks this way, but this is what they do. Again, never at a church though.
Yeah, do you know how pathetic you are, son? Shut your fucking mouth.
It's gross, man.
Somebody needs to put you somewhere.
All right, we're gonna.
Cletus is more of a man than Craig would ever be. Cletus actually takes care of his property, takes care of his partner and partner's child as if they were his own, unlike Craig. Cletus literally provided a living space. They got a pool. I'll never forget when Clue said when she was live, she goes, "I'm all right." And Craig said, "I know you are." Like even that response right there. I'm sorry, Cletus did. Craig, on the other hand, he would have said, "Get me a beer." All right. For Craig to even sit here and try to put Cletus down as a man, I don't care if the productive member of society than Craig will ever be. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure if he ever spoke this way to Cletus in person, Craig would be the one walking out with one less tooth or a few.
I'm done with it, y'all. It is absolutely. Yeah, it just don't stop.
A disgrace on our people. What does that mean?
It is absolutely. Yeah, it just don't stop. It.
Sick little bitch, man.
They are like, and honestly, like, and anybody else that.
See, he makes fun of the fact that Cletus laughs like that. Cletus, hoo hoo hoo. However, you know. Meanwhile, you got Craig over there. At least you have to deepen your voice to try to sound like Cletus. Better than your
wants to say something, just you just don't.
I'm not gonna fucking do a chicken head. I'm gonna fucking bust your ass.
Yeah, because you're a bitch. Because only a bitch like Craig thinks the only way to protect himself or his family is with a gun. A real man doesn't need a gun to feel protected. This man's such a bitch. He admittedly walks around his house with two loaded guns on each of his waist and loaded guns in reach of children because he's so afraid of the internet. He's so afraid of the internet. Oh.
I'll be down there choking.
Wait, that's like some gay shit.
Do a chicken head. I'm gonna fucking bust your ass. And I'm gonna be down there choking.
You're going to be down there choking on his dick. Teach you what a man is. That was the gayest start I ever heard. Let's play that
And
again.
honestly, like, and anybody else that wants to say something, you just don't.
Step to me, I'm not gonna fucking do a chicken head. I'm gonna fucking bust your ass. And I'm gonna be down there choking.
I'm going to be down there choking on that chicken head. I'm sorry, but that was weird. That was like, oh no, did you just threaten to give him a blowjob? What the fuck is happening? What the hell kind of threat was that? Clue, I think I figured it out. They literally are jealous of your man. They want to steal him. Both of them. Oh my goodness. That was so bizarre. Bust in your
I
ass.
shouldn't have to say anything to somebody who's so low on the fucking totem pole. You know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful to even mention these people. And we know they're subpar human beings. Genetic mutant. Motherfucker.
They're idiots. They think you blot out.
Not the Christian laughing hysterically. Oh, this when she blurred out her trees like a moron.
Your freaking house on Twitter. I mean, on Google. Google does that. They're laughing because it didn't blot out the house. It blotted out the tree. And they're like, you're a fool. Good job blotting out.
This is what a liar Brittany is. Any of you who don't have your house blurred, go to Google Maps right now and request to blur it. They literally have you yourself highlight what part of the property you want blurred. So if you want the lawn, if you want the driveway, if you want the house, you have to do that yourself. But it's the truth, though, allegedly. For that man to say I have nothing to offer my children, I offer them a far more on a random freaking Tuesday than they ever do.
Out the tree. You're so stupid.
You know what? You blotted out and you post that you just broke the law.
Is it against the law when they do that? Oh, where give me that timestamp.
Because we just
Is it against the law? Is it against the law? No, it's not against the law, you freaking weirdo. It's against the law to post from Google Maps. Then put Brittany in jail because how many people has she Google mapped while doing true crime? The hell out of here. Against the law. Oh, give me that.
Ourselves and you just violated.
Her and Clue both did it. Look.
You know you just broke the law, right?
Clue did too. Look.
Oh no, they got us.
Oh my God. I didn't know that.
Well, you dunce, you just broke the law. Oh no.
She's broke the law even before that by posting minors' photos.
Wow.
But you're not supposed to share minors' photos.
Fucking children.
Says who? Do you know how many people would be in jail? Do you know how many people would be in jail? I mean, I see minors in commercials. I see them in videos. Yeah, there's no law that stops people from posting photos of children. The fuck are you talking about? Who's the dunce?
Hold on. Watch out. Hold on. Let me show you.
You know, if a man can't keep a woman in his bed, everybody knocks him, you know? You ain't a real man. It's funny, these women, they can't keep a man in a house. You know what I mean?
Look, there's Clue showing it and laughing about it.
You broke the law, honey.
You broke the law.
Along with threatening.
You just broke the law.
Look how demonic she is.
They're so confident.
She's doing you clean. She's putting you in danger. She's going to break the law. Brittany ain't no 5-foot sawed off bitch.
Hold on.
It's going to be a new lawsuit here.
Call
Especially
it
for
as I see
G-Dubs over there, right?
Lord, she's...
Does she have a court date yet?
We do, Craig, on the 14th. Hope to see you there, you bozo.
You want to talk shit? When's the court then?
Again, July 14th. I hope to see you there, bozo. July 14th, we got a court date, Craig. Surely you'll be there, right? You confident buffoon. You fucking weirdo.
She's got several court dates, I think. Hold on 1 minute, y'all.
I like how Brittany dissociates herself. She's got several court dates. We've got several court dates. You just don't appear.
No, nothing wrong with talking about the damn court date.
Yeah.
Instead of worrying about a 7-year-old's butt, I think you need to be worried about your court date, honey.
No, I think you need to worry about why your 7-year-old put his butt on the internet, honey. That's what you need to worry about. And I don't even think the child was 7 when he did it. Do you even know how old he was? Because he certainly wasn't 7. Imagine saying that. Imagine saying I need to worry more about my court date. Every single one, I walked out with a big old W. And comparing it to your child twerking naked on the internet. Of course she's lying to him.
I think you need to be taking up collections and
Oh, she ain't having no problem doing that.
Yeah,
She's got that handout all the time.
you might need an extra lawyer or two. I don't think that was gonna be able to save you.
Okay,
You might need a whole
Mm.
OJ Simpson team or something to save you from what's coming.
Take my Pyrex dishes and stuff because I'm gonna have to pay her a shit ton of money.
We're not the ones cooking
I don't give a fuck what you ain't going to be cooking nothing by the time we're done. We'll take the stale crackers in the cabinet too. Ask if I fucking care.
Tell Brenda she's gonna help her get her money back. Hey Buzzy, who's gonna help people? Who's gonna help people get their money back from you?
Ooh.
those are real fraudsters.
God,
They need to be
there.
prosecuted.
Y'all make no mistake about it. These people are coming at me.
I love that Brittany says make no mistake when she only knows that because of my lawyer's writing. She has never said that prior to my lawyer writing anything. Just like cohorts and everything else she stole from my lawyer.
Hardcore accusing me of scamming because they are the ones doing it.
Just show the receipt again. They're just confused that you don't have a lawyer working on this case when they thought you had somebody on retainer.
Oh, I never realized Craig said that. They're just confused that you don't have a lawyer working on this case when they thought you had somebody on retainer. Well, why wasn't he working on the case? Because he was never retained because she scammed everybody and lied. That's why.
I don't understand. It was a contract for just what he was doing. Like a contract worker just does just the roof, right? He was contracted for just defamation against a couple of people, and that's it.
He was contracted for defamation. It
has nothing to do with any of this.
Like maybe they don't understand. They're stupid.
Well, I'm trying to help them understand.
They're being sought after for defamation. That's what they've done.
It would be absolutely.
Hey, Chloe, has anybody came to you yet about defamation? Nope, me neither.
Foolish to put attorneys' whole game plans here on YouTube. 1,000%. 1,000%.
You look the lawyer up, it says he's a defamation lawyer.
You don't do stuff like that. You just don't. You don't do stuff like that.
Sorry, he's not on retainer. It's a contract for just the defamation suits that we were pushing. That's it.
Whatever happened, Craig?
She contacted Martucci. Her attorney should be taking care of that. And because he's not, that means she never had an attorney at all.
She's scamming us all.
She scammed us.
Yeah.
He did.
But that shows how stupid they are. Ricky.
No.
That's
No.
ignorant. They need to be educated. You explained, like we said, it's a contract for defamation against the several people, and that's all he's liable for. That's what the agreement was. So he's not on retainer. He's not going to pick up every little problem we have, right?
I'm not.
I wish I could go on.
I don't know about any of you, but if my lawyer sent out C&Ds and somebody responded to the C&D, my lawyer would respond to the C&D. Like, that's just logical, right? It's not like we reached out to this lawyer and with nothing in regards to what was sent to us. No, we literally responded to what he mailed. And yet he didn't respond. And the fact that she still tries to convince people it wasn't a scam, well, what the fuck's going on with it then? Because all I got is this shitty ass, cheap ass paper, not even good enough to use as toilet paper. Wouldn't even put it in my litter box. That's how cheap the paper is. That's all we got. That's all we seen. For $10,000, that's all anybody got. With some misquoted law on some horrible cheap paper. Like literally cheap paper. Not even good printing paper.
Campaign, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pick up my tools and fucking change the world.
And this is why the cops, before they go out there, they tell them that there's been threats against them.
As long as these bastards are here, it ain't gonna get better.
You can do that
They're gonna
next.
go to war against your children, against your house, your nation, your freedom. We just sit back and wait.
That sounds like some Elliot Rogers shit right there. Can y'all make sure you hit the thumbs up? I wish Granny could subpoena Rancher by Zoom and question him. Well, we could, honestly. Well, it's long over, Brittany. Should be able to show the donors what he actually did for the money. Yep. I agree, Mitt and Mama is beyond vile. Nobody does this. Nobody uses God as their personal hitman. That's the perfect way. Whoever wrote that earlier, thank you. It's the perfect way to describe it. We got between here and Kick about 1,700 people watching. We can take a moment to smash that thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it.
You can go to council meetings.
Somebody's gotta stand up like David, you know what I mean? Jake and Taylor. But we all sit here waiting for somebody else, you know.
That
The
sounds
event's
psychotic.
happening on the 6th, though.
Scary. Like I said, start with something small. Let's see your wife, because none of us believe that you're even straight.
Rental house. Lifting off.
Men or woman, male or female, is bad. There's no two ways about it. But it's just something for me when a girl, a woman does it.
The woman has not mentally matured in her, like age. You know what I mean? Her wisdom. Like like as a man though, like the first thing that makes me wonder is like, how bad is her sex life with her husband that she wants a 12-year-old boy?
You think very similar to how Jat thinks. How gross is that? As a man, though, like the first thing that makes me wonder is like, how bad is her sex life with her husband that she wants a 12-year-old boy? Wow.
How bad are you not plowing?
Well, maybe she's not getting it at all, but regardless, if she's not.
And then, Brittany, you go along with that thought process? Sick.
No, it doesn't justify.
Go, you know what I mean? Go have an affair. I mean, that's not your baby, go.
Yeah, but it doesn't justify.
It's off. So here's my thing. I was talking to Trigger.
If she was getting plowed by a big one, she wouldn't be doing that.
No, Craig, there's something psychological there. That's not true. And I'm going to tell you why. Hear me out.
Even if she was getting plowed by a big
It's not
one,
about sex with these people. Nope. And I'm going to tell you why.
It's
Trigger,
about power?
yes. Trigger warning. It's not sexual. It's mental. These people, it's about power and control.
Like say it's a genetic defect, they wouldn't be able to
They would still find a way to do it, though, to offend. So
I'm not saying they wouldn't offend, but they can't reproduce the genetic defect.
The fuck's he even talking about?
If you,
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you allow them to reproduce, they'll reproduce more pedophiles. What's the word?
Can't say that word. Yeah, bad people. Yeah, predators. Say predator.
Right? Because at the end of the day, I believe in God, but I believe in science too. Like, there's something genetically wrong with you, and it probably came from your people, and you don't need to reproduce that anymore. Let's say
People
a
that
lot
go
of times
running.
They were molested as children too.
Oh, be careful. You're saying
Right.
all the trigger words. Hold on, y'all.
It happened. To
Okay,
them.
yeah.
It happened to them when they were children.
Yeah.
And they end up like normalizing it, and then trying to do it again.
It becomes a pattern. You got to break that cycle. Right. Yep.
And if you can't teach,
Wow, didn't Brittany say that that I was okay. Not Brittany
the
saying
person,
it.
then you have to,
No, it's okay, Nora.
There's so many people that end up being predators were victimized as a child.
Wait a minute. Can you hear
Which
me?
makes me have sympathy for it, because like
Wow, Sam.
if somebody did that to you over and over, you normalize it and you think it's okay, and then you like later on you want to do it too. You see what I'm saying? Because it was normalized. That was a normalized sexual behavior that was taught to you.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I don't want to go there. I was just want.
Even though it's not normal.
Yeah. Well, you got to break that cycle. Let's move.
Hey, girl.
All right. You hear this clip that you're playing.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately.
I need you to rewind a little bit and listen to what she says. No, it's not about sex with these people. I want to know how
She
BJ knows what goes through the mind of a pedo. That's what I want to know.
Because she says it's not about sex with these people, it's about power.
Mm-hmm.
She sure does. Their whole thought process ain't normal though. Like, listen to this conversation, like genetic defects, they, blah blah blah. Like they're sick. They're sick people. They're sick people that constantly call people pedos.
Right. And I find it interesting what he was saying before that too. If she was satisfied, she wouldn't have to go to a 12-year-old.
Yep. If she was being plowed by a big one. How fucking disgusting. I'm so excited my son's getting his braces off, Clue. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's going to be insane.
Oh my
looking
God.
at him.
I know. I can't wait. I'm so happy for him.
Like, he's going to look so different. You're going to be like, whoa.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. Oh, it's going to be so great. Accusers are the abusers. Let's finish this one out.
From that. Yeah, I want to clarify something while you were here. While you were here and Center's here. Because you got drunk and said something the other night, and nonsense is running with that. So let's clarify it while you're here and you're not drunk, okay?
Well, I've had a
You made that. You got pissed off.
Oh, he said, well, I may have had a couple beers, so he's still drunk.
Which you have every right to get pissed off. And you made the facetious ass comment that you were going to pay Center to put stuff out. Can you please clarify that you've never done that and you were talking shit? You were drunk.
Yeah, I've never done it. I was talking shit. I was saying like somebody needs to put the shit out. Like maybe he would, but no, I've not contacted him or offered him any money.
And we're not going to. It was.
But to reiterate, like I do think some of these hypocritic bitches that don't have custody of their children or that have long drug history records that are talking about one time we had a bad day.
I would love to know who, because he's talking about particularly nonsense, me, you, Queen. Which one of us have never had our children?
Not me.
I've always had custody of my children. He then brings up long drug history records.
Not me either.
Very interesting. I don't have a long drug history record. Talking bad about that one day versus they've had issues for decades. Sounds like projection.
Versus they've had issues for decades. I think their ass needs to be aired out for what they're trying to do for somebody else. I was just saying I wish it was he would do it or somebody would do it. That was my point. The idle threat, I'm not going to do anything about it. I wish somebody does. If you do, motherfucker, I might give you $100.
No, you're not.
If you did,
No, you're not.
I'd be so happy.
But he's not going to because we don't roll like that.
For the big fucking hypocrites they are. Every single one of these motherfuckers have got bad, they got felons, they got criminal records, they got drug records, and they're talking about us, because we had one bad day 10 years ago. And what else have we done?
What else have we done?
I don't know where you're going with this.
5 years without a needle in your arm?
Stop. I was not.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Junkies, the other one's on pills.
Hold on.
Wishing that somebody would expose you bitches with big fucking hypocrites.
Do you think that Craig knows about Brittany and her lies about her drug addiction she has told on the internet?
No, I don't think he knows anything.
I agree. Because surely he wouldn't be saying any of this.
You are. And damn, I'd give you a fucking donation afterwards. I'd be the biggest fucking cheerleader. Yes! Touchdown! You know what I mean? Like, somebody needs to expose these.
You're dog whistling.
Yeah. That's dog whistling. And according to Craig, that's a crime. You're breaking the law.
Good job. You caught yourself. Stop.
Whores.
Yeah, we're moving past. All right, we're done. Why does he want them?
I'm trying to figure out how I can be a whore, but also be somebody who can't get a man. I wish I could figure that out.
Craig says things he shouldn't say, and I try to pull it back. But
yeah, I'm old school.
At the end of the day, you also have to give a little grace and say,
You've never had this much.
You hear him?
Yeah, he's old school.
No, I'm talking about fiance.
Oh, no.
I said, just ask BJ. She's a whore that can't get a man.
Oh, you're so right. You're absolutely so fucking right. A whore that chose a man over her kids, nonetheless. The projection that comes out of these two. And her saying you got to give Craig grace because he's old school. The dude's fucking 40. How fucking old school can you be? You're just not, let's not water it down to be just old school. No, he's a piece of shit.
Facts.
She's so weird. You got to give a little grace.
Black come down on your head. You have no idea what it's like. Live in your air conditioner, central heat there, and praise yourself. And tell us,
I will.
Tell us what we should do.
I know. Like, well, now we're bad because we have air condition.
Greg, you know what? I just paid $14,000 to have air conditioning, so you can suck it, son.
Yeah.
You ain't never walked a day in our shoes.
Nope.
Never would with the roaches. Fuck that.
You've never been oppressed.
going to be.
He said you've never been oppressed. You don't understand what it's like. You've never walked a day in our shoes. This is a man who lives in the house that his daddy gave him, with a rental property down the street that his daddy gave him, with a dually that his neighbor gave him, with every electronic in the house that Brittany subscribers have given him. What fucking oppression has he been through? The fuck? Because he don't have central air? What? Oh my God.
98% of the things that they are out there saying about us are untrue. 98%. Zepco also says do not commit adultery. Who's committing adultery? Please tell me who's committing adultery.
Craig.
One of those girls is married, sleeping with somebody else. You told me just the other day.
Was not. Hold on, y'all.
Oh, muted him again. Whose business did you spill?
For those of us who have class and honor and morality and decency. I mean, isn't that what an upper class should be? Someone who has
yes, and she doesn't.
Someone else.
Yeah, that's not what upper class means.
Oh, he's stupid.
Oh, I was looking for this one. Thank you. Look,
Okay, it's around
At
there.
fault as the man. Like if a man done that with a woman, there's outrage. With a girl,
Goose
there's
flopper.
outrage.
I don't want to elaborate too much, but I mean, like, there's a difference between like if some 60-year-old like I went across the street and raped a 16-year-old girl.
I don't know about that. Don't say that. They're gonna say that you like young girls.
No, well, you get what I'm saying? If you take it from them,
You don't deny it.
All bad, right?
yeah, he never says I don't like 16-year-old girls. He says, well, you know what I'm saying.
He actually just says, well, and then
Right.
silence.
if the little boy's hitting on the teacher, it's different. It's still like statutory rape. It's not like okay, but she didn't lock the room and like force him to take his pants down.
Yeah, but it's still emotion.
Is that his actual argument? Oh. Hello to you, Fit and Curvy. He said it's not like the woman forced him into it. Like the words to that effect. It's still statutory fucking rape.
That's irate Alex,
Excuse me,
by
guys.
the way.
I was wondering. This is definitely where he said that if the child approaches the adult,
Yeah.
it should be legal.
Yeah.
Fucking
In
slob.
order for me to survive this stream, right, I have to express my anger through like SoundPad. Okay.
Mentally and mentally manipulating the kid, and it's effing him up. Like he might like it at that moment, but it's psychologically effing him up.
I agree, but I'm just saying like there should be a little different standard between one that like kidnaps you and chains you up versus one that like maybe it was agreed upon. You know what I mean?
Agreed upon. Agreed upon, you guys. Because minors can give consent now, if you ask Craig. All the sick shit this man says. Oh my God.
I think it's all
violently essay somebody violent.
Yeah.
You deserve to be
Sexual assault, Craig. It's not. You don't get SA'd. That could mean anything. You're San Andreas, right? I don't know what it stands for, do I? like just sexual assault. Sandy ass.
It's so true here.
Saggy ass? But what if you had sand in your ass? That's not.
let them take care of you, whether you had a mental disorder or not. But if you were attracted to it and it was agreed upon, that then it's the same side. You know what I mean?
Here we
I
go.
get what you're saying. It's all messed up, but there's different.
If you're attracted to and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Y'all get it. I get it. Like
I know that's controversial.
but
No, I don't get it.
No, I don't get it either. I hear a grown man justifying why it'd be okay to sleep with minors. That's what I
Correct.
hear.
Same.
Wow.
Like
If
either way
they
it goes, it's effed up, but
if
one-
they want it.
If they want it. If they want it, it's okay. If they consent to it, it's okay. A child.
is more you think mental and the other is like pure evil. It's all evil, but one is more like you're mentally effed up in the head. You need to get some help versus you want to actually.
I don't
know. It's all bad.
Something they shouldn't be, and the other one's violently taking it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he's saying it's all wrong, but like there's.
It should be handled a little different based off the situation.
Yeah.
Yes, Craig. All you had to say was that the fact that he thinks it's normal to sit there and explain that there's a difference between statutory rape and actual rape. Like there's no need to have that conversation. There was no need to sit there and say these things. Oh, dearie me. The thing is, like, how many newspapers have you seen where they're talking about like a teacher getting in trouble for having a quote unquote relationship with a minor male from high school, and the media 9 times out of 10, especially in recent years, will not frame it as statutory rape.
He literally never at any point said it was all wrong.
No, because I don't think he thinks it is.
Nope. Let's see. She's pushing
Not
play again.
consent. We as a society and stuff, it's based on actual fucking science. I had to do this research myself. Makes her a big thing as well.
Yeah,
like one is an adult and a teacher, and one is a child and a student. I fucking hate this website. I really
It's just
do.
an effed up in a very controversial topic. And
The little boy comes up. He's pretty much grown. He's almost legal, and he's like,
Nicole, honey, that's not what he's saying. Nicole, he is not saying that children can give consent.
He just said it. He said if they're 17 because they're almost grown. He just said it.
Yeah.
She's speaking over him.
That is not what he's saying. You gotta listen.
Amos, he was arrested, wasn't he? He got by the FBI. I think he was deported though, and I think he was.
She's responding to this one. Brittany, Craig needs to understand a child cannot give consent, and she's just trying to clean it up.
Getting nicked over there. He got slapped outside of court.
Listen to what he's saying. He's absolutely not saying that. He's not saying any kid can give consent. What he's saying is, yeah.
There's something mentally wrong that you were attracted to that.
Yeah. But so here's where I'm going to kind of go different with you, and then I'm going to change the subject because this is too controversial. I think.
I'm sorry. If I was ever covering sexual assault, rape, any of that, if I was ever covering a case that had to do with a minor with an adult, you would never hear me say this is too controversial. Let's move on. Because the fact of the matter is most people don't think the way he fucking thinks.
No.
Add in all the other comments too. Oh my God. I can't with this guy. Is this the end?
I'm sorry. I think that whether you are doing it nicely or
nicely,
taking it.
There's a nice way to rape a child, apparently.
You're psychological.
What if you're not even initiating it?
I don't think it doesn't matter if you initiate it or not. If you partake in it, you partake in it.
I like that. Whatever. Like, there's something wrong.
I think the person. I don't think there's redemption for that. Honestly, I don't think there's any redemption for it. To be honest, like I think that's one thing. I don't think that people rehabilitate from doing that kind of shit. I just don't. I think if that.
Hello, Beach Life.
Wood chipper is what I say. Honestly, I don't. Because once somebody goes there and harms a child, that kid is never the same after that.
Look at it like this. What if it's like a 22-year-old and he's taking a 17-year-old?
That's a little different.
Why does he need?
Why does he keep trying to justify it?
Because he.
Why is he looking for? Don't actually answer. But we all know why. Why the whole time? I mean, he got silent when Brittany said there's no redemption for it. Absolutely silent. The whole time it seems this guy is trying to justify why it would be okay. Oh my goodness.
To keep coming up with like examples of this.
Right.
Why? Dude, stop it. Just stop.
That's a little different.
Where does the line drop?
Where's the line draw?
Hello, Olop. We're just discovering that Craig might be sus. I mean, he is sus to me, at least.
About
like me and you used to be in high school together. I graduated a couple years ago. You're still in high school, and I say, hey, let's go out on a date. I'm not.
I'm
one of those now.
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. I'll give you an example. The line should. I don't know. I'm not having this conversation right now because it's not a good idea. Yeah, we'll talk about it outside of this because people's going to take the shit that we're saying and they're going to make it something it's not.
No.
We're just going to move on.
Craig said there should be a line so that we can get. Listen to what he just said.
That we're saying and they're going to make it something it's not.
No, there should.
We're just going to move on.
Then all of a sudden she shuts him up. There should be a line there so that and then she shuts him up. What? What do you mean you don't know there's already a line, Craig? Listen again.
We're just going to move on. We're going to take the shit that we're saying and they're going to make it something it's not.
No,
we're just going to move on.
Muted him.
All right, Banjo.
Why'd you have to mute him there, Brittany? What do you mean you don't know where the line is? Oh my God. And I heard we found the little girl hot clip too. There's difference between like woman hot and little girl hot.
Oh, he didn't say there. Well, you want that one?
That's what I heard in the clip. Am I wrong? He said
she's not like woman hot. She's like little girl hot. Hold on. I got that one. Since I was called a liar and threatened a lawsuit for defamation and bearing false witness.
Yeah. I don't know, Linda. I didn't hear that one. Goody, thank you for hitting a thumbs up. Yes, the baby in the background was Alex's baby.
Yeah. I miss Alex.
Oh. Sorry, let me pause. All right, share screen. Craig said what?
Spill tea coming in hot with the motherfucking mops.
Shout out Spill Tea.
Once again, that's another one that.
That's a little girl.
They say that
she's not woman hot. She's little girl.
Well, I think they've been.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
She's not woman hot. She's little girl hot. Bam.
Whoa.
Let's hear that shit again. One time for the motherfucking one time for the motherfucking one time.
Can I just say, Craig?
Woman hot, she's little girl.
Well, I think they've intentionally. Once again, that's another one that.
That's a little girl.
They say that.
She's not woman hot, she's little girl.
Well, I think they.
I have never.
Well, we know she watches your streams. Let me ask my question again. Can you get Craig to come on, preferably when he's drinking, and tell us what exactly that means? What is little girl hot? We need clarification.
Please clarify. What does that mean? Not woman hot, little girl hot. What does it mean? She didn't even say a word. Like, she's used to hearing him speak like that. Between the clip we just played and this clip, and then go back to the clip earlier where he's calling every other man the P word.
Mm-hmm. I've been saying that forever. It ain't normal for a dude to walk around thinking that every other guy is a pedo. Like, that ain't normal.
No, it's far from normal. It's not normal at all. I mean, at one point he even, yeah, This is disgusting.
She's not woman hot. She's little girl hot. Now hold on.
Receipts. I got this.
Yeah, I would love to know what that means. What does that mean? Can we get clarification? And this man must know where the line's drawn too. Because if a minor approaches an adult, well, it's not so bad. Oh my golly.
That's crazy to me.
Disgusting. Disgusting. He Adam in talking about he wants to breed with a cat. I'm sorry, but a lot of those go together. A lot of times you can see it, watch Law and Crime and all of that. A lot of times when they are busted for child CP, there is bestiality in it as well. Yeah, I bet you won't play that one, Joneson. Or him talking about breeding a cat with his 8-inch cock. What's the excuse for this one?
Oh, yeah. Maybe she can debunk that, like the earbud thing.
Yeah. We'll wait for your great analysis on, That is so gross. And the fact that, like, Brittany's own chat's trying to say to her, like, Craig needs to know that minors can't consent. And Brittany's like, that's not what he's saying. Yeah, that's precisely what he's saying. It's literally what he's saying.
I know.
We need to know.
You get tired of, like, being accused of twisting words when you literally are just playing the words. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm also a little confused on why he needs to talk about a defamation case when they have that defamation lawyer. That's all he's working on is the defamation against us.
Yeah. And yeah, Sludge did say his devices need to be checked.
She sure did. She sure did because she knows it too. Well, didn't he call Sludge's partner a pedo too?
Probably. Let's see, on the list is Truth, Fiance, Nonsense, Kyle, me, and I guess I don't know about why not, but he's probably on the list too.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a long list of many people that he has called that. I know. July, it's so stupid to claim that that's what it is when first off it's black. Secondly, you can still see the wire hanging. And Brittany even said that Craig loves the babies until they can like walk and talk. Him making that statement about he hopes the baby has a fat ass like her. And then his little thing the other day about how she loves him so much.
We have the boys, but she just loves us more.
Yeah. He just loves how much she loves him. She just loves so much more than the boys. She just loves. Oh, and then the, girls can get you in trouble. Separately state these statements. Some of them are like, oh, what? Add them together. They're more like, oh, what? Yeah, words have meaning. Exactly, Gare. Oh my God. Wait, I didn't know she had made a whole debunk video, but I should make a whole debunk in her video because the truth is what you said when you were pissed that one day because Brittany blamed you for something and it made you admit the truth. And the truth is you only defend Brittany the way you do because it's content to approach it in the way you do so that you can keep all of her subs. Mm.
Who said that?
Johnson, when she got pissed off and she admitted that Brittany is a lousy mom and that she doesn't want to be part of the train wreck that's happening and that they're, she's a disaster and all that other shit. Yeah. Yep. Basically admit it. I agree, Shelly Ray. I'm not going to highlight it, but I agree. You guys can all see Shelly Ray's comment. Man, I got to feed Nelly really quick. She's fucking bothering me. I'm sorry. 1 second.
The cat's hungry. Isn't that a little crazy to you?
What?
That Granny's cat has a regular feeding time and a certain someone's kids doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They do whenever they want to make ramen noodles. That's their feeding time.
True. I think she should get Nelly a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they go at Clue the way they do. Are you going live, Clue?
Nope.
No? I know, and I missed it. And she's been bothering me the whole time, my dad's fave. I got to get ready to go get his braces off.
His teeth are going to feel like really big and slimy.
Oh, are they? Is he
Did
gonna
you
feel, like,
ever,
insecure?
did you have braces?
I never had braces, no.
Oh, God, look at you. You don't need them. But,
Yeah.
yeah, after you had those things on and then they take them off, man, your teeth feel like really big and like slimy.
Oh, well, I hope. Well, I mean, his place, his orthodontist, they gives him like toothbrushes and stuff, so he'll be able to brush.
Well,
Or is
it
it
won't
like
matter.
teeth-
It's not
Oh,
because it's not
damn it.
because there's something on them. You're just not used to like feeling them again. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because those braces are so like rough.
Oh, right. So you're finally feeling your teeth again.
Yeah, and they're very smooth.
Oh my God. I
It
am
is
so
the best
excited.
feeling ever. It really is. Like, it's kind of insane how good it feels to get them off.
Yeah, the chat's saying the same thing though. Like it is like a weird feeling and all. So he's like not gonna. I was thinking like he'll get them off and then like want to go out to eat to celebrate. You don't think he'll want to do that?
Oh yeah,
Because you can finally eat the shit you weren't able to eat.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't. They don't hurt. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
they just like against your like lip. They feel like weird.
God, I'm so excited for him. I couldn't stop rubbing my tongue on my teeth.
Me either. That's what I mean, right? You just like you keep like
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you've gone like years without. You're right. Years without feeling your actual teeth. Oh my
yeah.
God. It's like taking your bra off after 2 years of wearing it.
It
I
really
know.
is. Like the feeling is insane. Do you
Oh
remember
my
that
God.
when you got yours off? They felt like
What was it?
when they took your braces off.
Oh yeah, it was wild.
Your teeth feel strange in your mouth, just for like an hour, and then you're good.
It honestly was more strange than what it felt like having them pulled. That's no shit. That's no shit. I know that sounds crazy as hell, but I can remember distinctly how it felt to have the braces off.
Yeah, I can too. Like it's crazy.
I hope he doesn't get like some people get all like weird about it, like they don't want to show you their teeth and all, like they feel insecure.
Nah, he won't.
I hope he feels confident.
Shoot, baby
You're right,
queen.
guys. That'd be cute.
She wouldn't stop smiling after.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I'm so excited for him.
And she actually wears her retainers. So
Oh, well, he better. My daughter didn't, and I could kill her. But he's been so good with like keeping the rubber bands, but I mean, he's never even had so much as a cavity. This kid's like he really cares. He's a little more, he better wear that fucking retainer. I know he
girl,
will.
I
Thank you,
hated
Whitebird.
I hated those rubber bands, and it's crazy because baby Clue, she like wore them religiously, and I'm like, I commend you, girl, because I couldn't do it.
Same. And he like even like he like take them out to eat, put them back in. They
Yep.
just gave him these weird like triangle ones to tighten on one side more than the other. Oh my god, so exciting! He's
Yeah,
gonna be done with it all.
that's what they did to me, and I was like, I ain't wearing this shit. Like it literally crosses my mouth. I'm like, I'm not wearing this.
Yep, that's what he did. He curved. Thank you. Smush the roaches. You'll be amazed how fast the orthodontist takes those off. They are fast. Like, oh my gosh, you're done already. Really? Ah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's like
Then he goes back the following, actually the 14th, which is the court of date. I mean, the date of court. Fuck.
the court of date.
The court of date. Oh, okay. It's later in the day, so we should be able to make it.
Yeah, he won't be back there long getting them off.
Yeah, today off, and then the 14th he gets the retainer should be in. Or that's what I had to call them earlier to ask them. Like, you just gave me an appointment for the 14th, but he has one today, and that's what they said.
Did he do you're doing the clear container?
I don't know yet. I won't know until today.
Ah.
Yeah. I have no idea. I guess we get to choose. Are they the clear retainers, ones that is a color with the wire that snapped in? I remember my daughter's was clear, so I'm thinking clear.
No, we did the clear, and it just looks like, remember when you used to bleach your teeth? Like if you had them done through your dentist, they would make you a clear tray that was like literally shaped to your teeth.
Yeah.
That's what the retainer looks like now, if you don't do the metal one.
No, I mean, obviously I'd want the clear one over a metal one. A metal one sounds ugh.
Yeah, like that's the only thing that we had back in the day, and now they do them. It looks like Invisalign, but it's just a retainer.
Cowdy is very normal after getting braces off. There's some places I've taken him to the dentist throughout having his braces, and they would, I guess they can't see under the thing, but yeah, right, Joe Madre, Bruno Mars dance party after. Thank you, Linda. Good sticky snack fun. Thank you. Oh God, I'm so excited. I'm gonna get off of here so I can get ready. Take him up there.
Have fun.
My God, it's like I haven't seen his mouth in 2 years. Like his teeth,
Yeah.
This is sweet, exciting days. I guess you're gonna. Is it raining where you are? Overcast and rainy?
Nope.
Oh, it is here.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I can say, then why the fuck aren't you going live, bitch?
I saw you guys were getting like bad rain.
Dude, my last day at the shore is actually why I left, because in like a campground or whatever, there's so many trees. The wind was so bad, I thought it was raining. So I went outside to get all the towels and stuff. And here it was winds. The winds were like 65 miles. Like it was, I thought a tornado was coming, bro. I'm like, we're going to fucking die tonight. It was bad. I was literally scared. I'm like, well, if a tornado comes, we got to go over here. Like I had it all planned out. I was genuinely.
Yeah.
They do, Rocky. They took a picture before you got them, when they were first on, and now they'll take one when they're off. Apparently they do a contest too, and I wish that like people didn't suck on here, because if I was to upload it to I forget which, I don't know if it's TikTok or Instagram. Anyway, whoever gets the most likes can win like a whole like gift card and basket and all that. And I know we would do it, but I don't, the internet sucks.
Shoot.
I can't post my damn children and be proud.
I do. I post her. Hell, she's got her own channel. I don't care. Like, what's the worst you're gonna do? Go online and talk crap to her. She'll hand you your ass in her chat. She don't care.
No, you're right. Maybe if he doesn't mind, I'll ask him, because he would have the chance of winning the thing, so that would be fun for him. Cooler way to celebrate getting them off, winning the contest for the most likes. Oh, we'll see.
I won't.
Thank you, Laura.
I don't know. I listen to like BJ and how she like talks about these kids like cowering in the corner and stuff. And it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah,
ridiculous.
I won't raise her to be afraid of the
Yeah.
internet. You know what I mean? Like, it's words on the internet. Like,
No, you're right about that.
you know your worth. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't agree with that. Like, I think she also too is not afraid of the internet. She just uses it as a victim card. You know what I mean?
Oh, I absolutely. And the only reason her kids would be cowering in corners is because she distilled that fear in them.
Well,
The only time I was genuinely worried about my kids was when this all first went off, and being Nick and Hong being close to me and knowing that they were like literally stalking us. Yeah, I was a little. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely afraid.
yeah. I mean, that I understand for sure. But here's the thing, it doesn't matter if you keep them off of here, they're going to talk about them anyway.
Ain't that the truth? They
So,
already do. They already do. You're
right.
right. You're
Like,
right. If he
the
agrees to it, I'm
horrendous,
going to go ahead and post it, and I'll post a link on members only.
the horrendous shit that like Moon says about Baby Clue, your
Yep.
kids, like they're not on here, but they're talking about them anyway. So
You're right.
that's just how I look at it. And I'm not going to let you make me turn my kid terrified of the internet, right? Like, forget that.
Some of them talk more about our kids than they talk to their own.
Yeah.
It's always those ones too, isn't it? Yeah, no, you're right. All right, let me get off here so I can get ready. I'm so excited. When are you going live?
It'll be later.
You're always doing nighttime now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go get in the water.
Yeah. Bitch.
I hadn't been in the pool in a whole day, bro.
Did your water exercise stuff come?
Which my water weights?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them things.
They're worth it? Okay. I was wondering if they're worth it.
Fiance uses them all the time. Them pink, the weights out there, yeah.
All right, good. Send me a link to the ones you got.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for coming up.
Yep. I'll see you later.
Bye, Cleo. Bye, Cletus.
See ya.
I am so excited, guys. I'm probably more excited than he is. I'm probably going to be annoyingly excited, and he's going to be like, all right, Mom. You know what I mean? But I am. I'm happy for him. So I'm going to go do this. We're going to celebrate. Bruno Mars is right. And yeah, if he agrees, I will definitely post a link. And if you guys wouldn't mind taking a moment to vote, I'm sure he would appreciate it as much as I will. I will see you all next time. If you haven't, please consider hitting the thumbs up on the way out. I saw you guys saying Trisha. I did host over to Trisha's, so I appreciate you guys letting me know. And thank you, Denim Dreamin'. Hit the thumbs up for our gorgeous GW. 27 months. Wow, you guys are amazing. All right, I'm so excited. I will see you all next time. Bye.